Welcome to the GorCast, the best podcast in the universe. Get ready to hear Gore, G-Rad, Money, Matt, Casey talk about the sexiest game and movie news out there. And now your host, Gore the Movie God.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to, episode 18? Episode 18 of the GorCast.
Yay! We're almost...
We're legal!
Woo.
Yay.
We can vote! We're legal now, everybody.
We
can vote! Come and get... Who cares about voting?
Fuck
Come and get us, everybody.
Ew. Voting?
You want to get that just legal enough podcast feel.
Barely legal.
Barely legal?
Barely legal.
Barely legal.
Barely.
Yeah, we just
fresh out the oven.
Okay, Matt, never say that again.
Yeah, it's
say it all the time.
It sounds like a sex thing.
sounds like a sex thing.
When it sounds like a sex thing, it's the best thing.
Oh man,
it's the best thing because it's a sex thing.
Anyway,
so we got a lot of emails to answer. And we got a lot of things to do.
so are we doing emails
We're
first?
going to do trivia again, this time for Persona 4, because Matt's here, so now we can do it.
Woo!
Because it would just be me versus myself. And
No. It's Gerard versus himself.
Yeah,
Because you were practically not here last time.
If trivia's proven anything for you today, so...
Yeah, and let's be honest here, though. Last week, I actually did beat him.
yeah, well,
Dude,
he watched more
Sherlock.
Godzilla films than me, to be fair. And also, he guessed most of his.
It was multiple choice.
Most of the
so
time, I
won.
was just like, I should have picked that one because it's probably right. I'm going to pick this one. And of course, it was the fucking right one.
Always the gut
choose.
feels.
It was like, this seems ridiculous. I'm going to choose it just for lols. Oh, wait, that's right.
Yeah, oh, of course. I'm hilarious. So, we got a lot of emails. We're just going to do that.
So we're doing emails now?
Yeah, hold on, let me load them up. Alright, so we got 16. I think most of them are bullshit, so we're probably going to skip half of them.
Wow! What treatment?
Well, the first one we got it's not bullshit, it's just that this
What's
guy
your
always...
favorite video from Animation Rewind?
We don't talk about that. We never mentioned that.
Those guys are so cool.
No, this guy always asks us questions, and this time he doesn't have one. He just says, I don't... this is Dino Reviews, by the way. He says, I don't know what to ask, so bye.
I like him.
Okay, so no question. Good start.
We're off to a good start, guys.
We're off to a good start.
I like him.
We're rolling.
He's doing good.
I approve.
I approve of this.
I guess. Alright, this is Sigma Chicken 09. We answered his bullshit before.
Did we?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we've answered like 5 of his questions.
Yeah, they're all dumb, so. Alright, so Sigma Chicken 09 asks, as a whole or individually, whatever, what is your best and worst movie going experience? So as a whole, meaning if we're all together, I guess. Or maybe if we could just all agree on one. Alright, let's do best first.
Let's do best.
Yeah, as you know.
The best had to be when you and me went to see
Paranormal
Activity,
Yeah,
and the
that's right.
mom got taken up to the ceiling, and she falls in the frame, and as soon as she hits the ground, someone in the crowd behind us went Fred from SpongeBob went, my leg! And the next 10 minutes, all of us in there are hysterical. Like, barely anyone in the theater is actually watching the movie.
Yeah.
Everyone's crying.
No one
I
actually
hear-
watches that movie, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here's the thing, I really
that
wish
was
my
good.
movie experiences would actually be like that. Like, Chris, every time I go to the movie, it's usually with you.
Yeah.
And it's just generic and just no reaction whatsoever.
Yes,
So it's
thanks
just
a lot.
normal.
It was that or Dread when that fat guy came on, and immediately you turned to me and went, hey, look, it's Matt.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
So, I said, Matt got starring role.
And then 2 seconds later, his head got blown off. I'm like, oh, no,
Yeah,
not Matt.
Matt died, no.
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry, no. You always be remembered as the fat guy that got his head blown off.
Oh, I did not lose my way.
My best? Oh no.
Can you do?
Well, I know my worst easily. It
Oh,
was
yeah?
for a Scary Movie 5.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
The two dumb bitches that I don't know what the fuck was wrong with them. They were just yelling, screaming, laughing at every joke. First of all, that pissed me off.
Was it like those annoying cackling laughs?
No, it was just a.
It was
like,
kind of, yeah, but
Oh,
except they were like 50.
It was a
60,
movie and
so-
they were laughing.
Yeah. it was a movie that's not funny and they were laughing.
Well,
Which-
children have bad sense of humor.
But
They're not children. They were probably
They're
just
like
stoned.
16.
They were
teens have
stoned.
a terrible sense of humor sometimes.
Yeah, but that's not the
Teenagers.
worst part. Is that it wasn't just them laughing and whatever being loud. Is that like they were being douchebags to everybody in the theater. Like they were throwing stuff at people and just like hey, you want a gummy bear? They were being funny and throwing shit at people.
I would have smacked it if they do stuff at me.
Oh well, I don't want to go to jail, Jar. So, fat 20-some-year-old beats the shit out of a bunch of 16-year-olds for throwing a gummy bear.
But gets the applause of the
That's not
entire
gonna be
theater.
But gets the thanks of mankind. The people's champion.
The first witch burning in 200 years held at a theater on Long Island.
I have a second worst. When I saw the first Expendables, enjoyed the movie, sure, but every time Jet Li would go on the screen, there was a bunch of kids again. Every time he would show up, they would yell, "Chink! Chink!" Every time.
Oh.
Every time he'd show up. And he
What
was
in
in that
middle
movie a
school?
lot, too.
That's fucking stupid.
That's
Was
really
it middle
stupid.
school?
Jet Li's fucking
I don't know.
radical.
Because there's a lot.
They were racist.
Well,
Because
We'll
that's
start
the
there.
humor in middle
Japanese?
school nowadays.
Who?
Jet Li.
Yeah, he's Japanese.
So that doesn't make any sense. Isn't Chink supposed to be racist for Chinese people?
It's Asian.
Asian.
Oh, Asian? Okay.
It's Asian.
Alright,
I
whatever.
think
I don't
he
know
was
my racist stuff, so
This
I'm
is why.
really not racist.
This is why I don't like the next generation. They are not gonna
Star
survive.
Trek? Bad joke.
No, it's fine.
It was a
because
really
most
bad
of-
joke.
Get out.
No, it's
Don't
okay
worry,
because
there,
most
walk
of the
out.
next generation took care of themselves. About half of them died out thanks to YOLO. We just need one more stupid thing and they'll kill the rest of them will die out.
Yeah.
Please don't give us one more stupid thing.
No,
I don't
we
think
need
they
it.
can handle
We need it so we can eliminate the rest of the idiots.
So what we're saying
They'll
is
somehow survive.
so long as it's children of men, it's all right.
Alright.
It's like I said, dubstep isn't music. It's our generation's disco.
There you go.
That's true.
We got
Just
another
like
2 or
this
3
guy.
years of it, and then it'll die.
Then John Travolta will make a movie about dubstep, and everybody will be like, "That's gay." And
No, that's
really
it.
gay.
There'll be a movie with John Travolta's in, and dubstep will play, and immediately everyone's like, "Nope, we can't do
and
this
he'll
anymore."
mispronounce everybody's name, and everybody will be like, "Oh, great. We shouldn't have got John
You
Travolta."
fucking
Skrillex will walk on and go, "Oh, look, a Stegosaurus."
Oh.
Because he's old? I don't get it.
I
No,
guess.
because John Travolta is pretty much every word he says, he's in mid-stroke.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah. 'Cause he
So
has, like,
pretty much a celebrity version of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah, a more popular version. Yeah, so,
That's scary, actually.
Except he's paid to be like you.
yeah.
Oh.
Best movie
I
experience?
feel honored about that, actually.
I know, it's not an insult.
It's like someone actually had to get paid to actually act as me. That's amazing.
Right. So what's your best one?
My best?
Mr.
Oh,
Chris?
I think it was, it was when we saw the trilogy, the Christopher Nolan
Yeah.
trilogy.
Wait, Christopher
no.
Nolan?
That-
No, it
no,
has
it's
to
tied.
be
It was
Cornetto.
Yeah, that was
because
your
of Shaun of the
The
Dead, that
Simon
one.
Pegg trilogy.
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah. No, it's the Cornetto.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not the Simon Pegg, it's the Cornetto
It's the
trilogy.
Simon Pegg trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
The Simon Pegg trilogy.
It's Simon Pegg to him because he hates Cornettos.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've never had one. So
They're amazing.
Yeah, I don't like
Best ice cream.
wrapped up ice cream like that.
Honestly, it's
You
no,
know.
it's good. It's all in the cone stuff.
And now we're talking about ice cream.
It's all in the cone.
Yeah.
It's a good tagline.
Holding
Um,
hips.
But yeah, no, you're right because of the guy that would
Yeah,
laugh
there was
at the
one
jokes
guy-
before it happened.
And it wasn't like it was a lot of times you'll get those people that laugh before the joke hits, and it always ticks you off.
Yeah.
But the guy had such a great laugh that everyone in the theater would start laughing because he
one like
laughed
that?
because it was an obnoxious one. It was just entertaining to hear him laugh before the
It
joke.
was one of those good laughs, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I would consider those two. The
Yeah, those
Dark
are
Knight-
both great.
Dark Knight one just because I was just like, oh, I got so pumped up, and then Dark Knight Rises. I didn't think that disappointed at all. So,
It was
Uh,
disappointing.
Well, it wasn't disappointing for us because we didn't know what was going on halfway across the country.
oh yeah, that's true. It was-
Oh, yeah.
I don't even make joke.
Oh,
of
yeah.
that.
I'm not making a joke. I said we were having fun because we were oblivious to the real world.
Sanctions.
Yeah. That guy we were in. What happened? When did that happen? I mean,
That was that
what
day.
state?
That was
I mean,
that
what
night.
sta- What state I'm in?
Colorado.
Thank God we weren't there. That was sucked. That wouldn't have been good.
That-
So,
Nope.
rest in peace.
Would have been okay.
But-
You'd use the shield. All the bullets would just bounce off you.
Oh, I wish that would actually happen, but
If physics only worked like that.
If only it worked like
If
Fat and flubber are the same thing.
if fat people worked like that, everybody would be fat.
Yeah,
It's
Which-
called evolution.
We're close
It'd
to
be
that,
Wally.
so-
It'd be Wally.
Yeah, it would be Wally. Everyone would be fat. Everyone would have a gun. Everyone would go, hey, know what's funny? Shoot someone in the stomach and bounce off. They'd be like, ha 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 ha.
So
Whoa.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
With the glass.
like they fire a cannon into each other in their stomachs. And
That's,
just keep bouncing off.
you're basically describing Houston.
Yeah, but with Google glasses.
Yeah, but Google glasses.
Google. What the wait, did you guys say your best and worst?
I really don't have any, really.
Really?
I worked at a movie theater for a while, and like I guess my worst experience there was I walked in like to clean a theater, and two people were pretty much doing it,
Nice.
and so I told them to go to a different theater that I had already
Oh,
cleaned.
you
They
didn't ask if
didn't
you could
care to
join?
clean up again. I just go do it in the other theater. I don't just stop fucking in this theater. That was probably my worst because I just did. The fact that I said you can't do this here, I was just like, I'm so tired. Just go fuck in a different theater, and I don't care.
God.
And then
You're pulling his dick out of her. And
it's
you're
like, hey,
just
hey,
get out.
That's my dick. And if anything,
Took you a second.
That's my dick. And girls looking confused.
they just try and take his dick. That's my dick. How'd you get my dick? What? And I get
You're even questioning what he
yeah,
said.
I'm
I
starting
guess
to
you're
lose.
right. That is the best movie.
It is the
experience.
that's my
That's
worst.
the best and the worst.
And it's kind of in the middle there. Yeah.
Alright,
And if anything, my best one is I was really bored at work. I was like I had like an hour left, and when Jackass 3 came out,
Yeah.
so they were like, a bunch of people there'd be like we'd have to like strictly tell people no alcohol, but everyone would show up in droves with fucking alcohol.
Right.
So I just sat down in the theater once when I had like a break, and I was like, yeah, Mike, can I just get a Heineken? And I just sat down drinking with them and watching it. And then for like 20 minutes, I'm like, all right, thanks, bros, and I just left. And I just went back to work and finished in like.
That's how movie theater works. You just go and, hey, dude, let me get what do I feel like today?
A really super shit.
I'll
day.
take a Heineken today. All right, here you go. It just
Yeah.
opens up his jacket and just like 1,000 bottles. It's like,
It's like
which
the
one do you want?
mercenary from. I mean, the mercenary.
Mercenary.
The fucking.
The merchant
The
from-
merchant from
Resident Evil 4. Like, what are you buying? I'm like, you just give me that.
I gotta say, what you did probably.
drinking?
Matt,
This is my
From
cake.
the house.
Matt, what you did probably made the experience. You probably made that experience for that guy too.
Probably
Yeah.
Days.
That
That was
was probably
bad.
his best
Yeah,
experience.
because I usually walk around and try and take the beer from like, guys, get the fuck out of here. I usually yell at people.
Yeah.
Apparently, I missed the best day when some guy was stealing fucking movies from a Best Buy nearby, and then went into that movie theater to hide. Some dude chased that guy with a stick, and then broke his stick over that guy's head and knocked him out cold. and then the cop showed me. He's like, I conquered this fucker.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, apparently he did a really awesome job. And then I came in the next day and heard this. I was like, oh, I wasn't here?
Did Vince McMahon come in and go, it's a debacle?
It's a complete debacle!
And then just sit down in one of the seats in the theater, just cross his arms and just pout.
The guy gets up like he's barely conscious, and the cop's like, "No, I got him!" and fucking does a tombstone.
Tombstone!
He does a tombstone.
And then Brock Lesnar runs in and
punches
advises
the
him,
cop.
the streak's over!
Finishes the
Yeah.
streak.
The cop's looking for the guy that knocked him out. The guy's there. He just pulls off the mask. It's Vince. He says, "It was me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch."
We don't off
And
topic, you know.
then you just see him like
Yeah,
he pulls off his shirt. It wasn't a cane. It was a fucking bedpan.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Oh,
Wait, and
all these '90s references.
And then the Undertaker shows up out of nowhere, and
Nowhere.
nowhere takes off his fucking big cloak, and he pretty much is Krang, and he's got a mini Doink the Clown living in his stomach.
So many doink. Oh,
anyway,
that's horror images.
I think we'll stop this.
Those
right
are
there. What do you
awesome
wanna say?
images.
No, I said mine. You didn't say yours.
Yeah, it's
though.
your.
Oh yeah.
Best and worst.
I really don't have any because, like I said, I don't go to the movies often, and it's just so generic.
Yeah.
I can name what my worst one would be, but it's not really that much. It might have been, like, not because of the movie, it's because of the people around it. When we recently saw Godzilla,
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
because there was
I
so
remember
many people just
before.
like texting and just
Yeah.
doing a bunch of shit.
No one's like trying to enjoy the movie.
No, there was like a person who had a phone on so fucking bright. I thought it was a flashlight.
She was right next to me.
She was shining in his face.
Well, you know what Godzilla was? That was every guy's in a relationship excuse to say, I fucking saw Twilight with you. Now you have to go watch.
Yeah.
Now you come with me to go watch this big dumb monster movie.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
No, the funny
That
part
was
is
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
we staggered seats so we'd have room so we each had a seat between us.
Oh.
But I was in the dead center of the theater.
He was,
so
yeah.
like Chris is like getting blinded and stuff. My eyes didn't leave the screen because
Yeah.
no one near me is on their phone or anything. So I'm just like,
Lucky you,
one's
I got
decided.
you.
Got two people in front. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, lucky you, I got a huge flash like on the left side of my eye.
I know Chris and you were blocking it, so I never saw it.
This is what you get for making me see Divergent.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch.
You fucking bitch. I saw Hunger Games. That was okay, I guess.
The Hunger Games.
I'll let that go.
Yeah, it was okay.
You let it go.
I like that
So
J-Lo girl.
Don't.
She's real hot.
Don't go there, man.
J-Lo?
Matt,
J-Lo.
Gerard said he let it go.
Let it
Let it
go.
Don't say it.
Let it
Conceal,
go.
don't feel.
That's no. That's
Conceal, don't feel.
If you don't say "let it go," conceal, don't feel.
Conceal, don't feel. That's a part of the song.
No, it is, but
No
it
tears,
It is,
no
but
feels.
in that context, it means
Yeah.
something real wrong.
Conceal, don't feel.
I always say conceal,
Let it
don't
go.
No, I
feel.
didn't say whip it out. Conceal, don't
Conceal, please feel. I shall conceal, please feel.
feel. Conceal, please feel.
Anyway, next question.
Don't let it go.
Okay.
What's
Don't
the next
let it
question?
go.
Wait. I guess we answered. This is from Mr. the Hammer 171.
Nice.
That's almost as good as my name.
The hammer is about my penis.
I got that one.
Yeah, you did.
The blog song fucking movie. What was it called again?
Dr.
Dr. Horrible Sing All About
Yeah.
It. Why don't you like Only God? This, I guess, is just for me.
Yeah.
Why don't you like Only God Forgives? Is it because you don't understand it? Because I think it's one of the best movies of 2013. That was that Ryan Gosling movie where.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, I know you never heard of it. No, I didn't like it because it was fucking terrible. That's
Oh.
why.
Straight up, it was just terrible.
Well,
Like, there's like good religious movies, and then you're like, this is just a dumb religious
well, it
movie.
wasn't even religious.
No, it wasn't.
It was a movie about Ryan Gosling. You know him, of course. He was in
Yeah.
Drive. It's pretty much he plays the same character. He plays a guy that doesn't fucking talk ever. You don't know who he is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, hey man, just want to fight and be tough.
Okay.
He talks like that. And it's a movie about him trying to get revenge against his brother, against this Japanese dude that killed him for some reason. I don't even remember. But I mean,
It just wasn't good.
it wasn't. It was short, and it was fucking. It felt like it was long. It was,
Yeah.
I didn't like.
Well,
It was a
movie does-
short movie that felt long because it just dragged on.
Yeah.
and
That's
on.
the worst. Just a short movie that actually felt a lot longer than it was.
There's
Yeah.
like 3 scenes where they sing karaoke, like a whole song.
That's really annoying.
I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't get the message?
Unless
No, I
not
didn't get the fucking message.
It's real bad unless it's Sleeping Dog style. If it's anything
Yeah.
like
That's hilarious.
Sleeping Dog, then it's
Sleeping Dogs
amazing.
is so awesome.
And also, that's optional. You don't need
Yeah.
to do that. You don't need to listen to
No,
karaoke.
it's required because it's you say it's optional,
Yeah.
but you play every single one of those
You know,
songs.
you know what would have been great is if, like, hooray, they're singing karaoke. You know what should have been happening? That's in the background of an actual thing happening.
Alright, yeah.
Then the scene kind of makes sense, and it'll be like, oh, what cool way to shoot it. Not just, let's watch this dude sing karaoke.
Exactly.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, and also he says it's his favorite movie. That's fine. I don't care. I didn't think it was that terrible,
Yeah.
but I didn't like it. There's a couple of cool parts. There's a part where that the Japanese dude that kills his brother or whatever the fuck, he cuts some dude's guts out. I was like, oh,
That's fucking
that
sick.
was
Yeah.
dope. And then he
That's dope as
cuts
shit.
he cuts someone's arms off. You don't see it, but it was pretty cool. He was like, oh, these are my arms.
Man with the iron fist.
But
That also happens.
That movie was.
Oh, so that's what
way
happened to
better.
Batista.
Yeah.
No, that's not what
No,
happened to Batista. That happened to RZA.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh.
I love RZA and Batista in the same movie.
Yeah.
That's weird to me. Okay, Sigma Chicken 09 asked another question.
Oh,
He
God.
says, all right, this one does. You won't get this one if you don't know Mega 64. He
I might
knows
get this one.
Okay, he says, I'm Rocco,
Yeah, I know it
the
is.
fat one of Mega 64. Gerard is Derek, which it doesn't make sense because he's funny.
Oh,
Me or
nice.
Derek?
Nice.
I'll leave it.
We'll leave it
Yeah,
to
just
your
leave it there.
imagination.
Yeah. Maybe I said something good, maybe I said something bad.
It's
I
gonna be
did
something
say-
bad. Who are you
yeah,
kidding?
Of course. Casey is Sean. He's the wimpy one of the group.
Oh, hell no.
Which one was Derek again?
Derek is the Indian looking dude.
Oh, you mean the one at the end of those New Year's things?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember him.
And Matt is Garrett, who has dreadlocks, and he always references Metal Gear Solid in anime. So
Okay, cool.
Wow, so you're
and he's not the wimpy one. He's actually the smartest of the group, and he has a family. So there you go.
That's fine. I have dreadlocks. That's the best part about that description.
I'm apparently
and
funny.
I'm the leader. So
Yeah.
good.
I like how mine is. Oh, and I have a family. It's like so they're all they all have the power of the orphans except me.
Yeah.
I have short hair. I have no dreadlocks.
Kids and a wife. What?
I have short hair. I have no dreadlocks. I used to have hair long enough for dreadlocks, but that shit ain't happening anymore.
You started headbanging and got caught in the fade. You're like, nope, no more.
No. I just hated having long hair.
All right.
Bullshit.
Next question.
I saw that picture of you with long hair and it was fucking hilarious.
Adorable.
You guys ever seen with long hair?
I did.
Can I put it as the picture for the podcast?
No.
Oh,
I
you
looked
don't
awesome.
want anybody
No,
to see
I'm
the
faceless
the-
enigma.
We'll put you on
Okay.
we'll put your face on the L'Oreal thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, L'Oreal Matte Edition. All right, the next question before I throw up Sweep Studios. Since you said that you love wait, okay, this is Sweep Studios.
What about incest?
I
heard incest.
I trailed out because I'm tired.
They gave out incest apparently.
Okay, Sweep Studios said or asked, since you said that you love Inside Gaming, again, this is to me. What do you think about James leaving the channel because he was technically just an intern? I personally thought he was the funniest out of the group, so it really sucks for him to leave. You've never watched any Inside Gaming? No?
I know what it is. I just haven't gotten around to it.
No. Alright, well, James is the funniest one. I didn't know he actually left, so this is the first time I heard. He is definitely the funniest one. If you do watch the videos, you'd be like, that guy, if he wasn't there, it would be kind of boring.
Really?
Which means now it's going to be kind of boring.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's weird because they're still cranking out videos. I just watched one yesterday where he was in it.
Well, a lot of the times they record that week's in advance.
He secretly sends in material to them.
Yeah.
Like I know the guys at Rooster Teeth. They record their stuff like a month in advance.
Yeah.
That's at least.
Like all the stuff they're putting out now, pretty much all that's been pre-recorded. Because anything with Michael and it's old because he's on his honeymoon right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
He got married like last week.
Yeah, he got married last Friday. No, last Saturday to Lindsay.
Congrats to Michael.
Hey, I know you're listening.
Yeah, really.
You rage fuck.
And it's also Gavin, I think, is back in the UK right now.
Ah.
Oh, good. Stay there.
You're not Dan the Man. Only Dan the Man is allowed back.
You help make Sherlock Holmes 2. Fuck you.
No, help make Sherlock season 4.
Gavin is the one that does slow-mo, guys. Fuck that,
and Dan the Man.
Okay. I don't know what Dan the Man is.
Oh my god, he's the man.
Oh, well, that answered my question. Anyway, yeah, that sucks. Anyway, regular show 99.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 questions.
Whoa.
The first one.
Yeah. Sorry.
I found out those two are 23. On regular show, they're 23 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got so confused. And
that's what I thought. I thought they're like high school. Like, no, we're 23. I'm like, oh okay.
It's like, oh, please. I'm the one with the high school diploma.
This podcast is becoming about a regular show. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
Regular show 99. Yes. With a sequel to Godzilla already in the works, who or what would you guys want to see as Godzilla's main enemy?
Gazuki!
He fights his own son.
No, Godzuki's not his son. That's his cousin.
Same thing.
That's what they describe. Godzuki's Godzilla's cousin. It's not even his fucking son.
So great. So his son and his cousin's retarded.
Good. Fuck him.
Who would you want to see?
Who would I want? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
I would just like a new villain, but if they had to pick, like they had to pick a new one, of course. If they had to pick an old one, of course, I would probably like to see Rodan. I like Rodan. I really thought we were gonna see Rodan in this. Spoiler, you don't. I'm just gonna say.
That's not Rodan.
Yeah. I mean, you would probably heard if someone.
Like someone would be like, "Dude, it's fucking Rodan." It's not.
Yeah, spoilers for everybody else. It doesn't fucking
I would have heard about it immediately if it was Ghidorah, because I fucking love it.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, oh, well, I'd love to see Rodan, but the thing is...
He just fought
when he's introduced, there's two of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, as much as I love them, I don't want two movies in a row where even if they add in another one, I don't want Godzilla dealing with two of the same enemy again.
Right, yeah.
What about you? What would you want?
I'm thinking right now.
Honestly, I'd have to say I'd want either... as much as I love Ghidorah and all them, I'd love either Destroya... Or actually, what I'd have to say, I'd want King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Because if you get King Ghidorah, you also introduce Oxygen Destroyer.
That's cool. Actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably King Ghidorah.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a cool name. Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
Quickly, who directed Godzilla?
Gareth Edwards.
And
he directed Monsters. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was his
movie.
second major production film, and he blew it out of the water.
I
Definitely.
think so. Yeah.
All
Which you're not gonna like loopholes. Next question, by the way. You'll see. Because the regular show isn't our question. We'll go to. But anyway, I would like to see either Rodan. I wouldn't mind seeing a new one again. But if they do a new one, I would like, because in this one, I'll say there's a flying type in there, kind of like Rodan in a way. I would like to see if they make a new one, maybe make it not similar looking, but have features from.
To be fair, these were new ones.
Well, they're new ones, but one was flying, just like Rodan. So I mean, I know what's.
Well, that narrows it down. And flying.
I'm just saying, like, just features from other ones. Like, even if they just added a two-headed fucking creature next time, like whatever, just like little features from other ones. That would be cool, just to build upon a brand new villain. Because I would like to see a brand new villain more than I would like to see.
Yeah, well, it's just the problem is they've had so many monsters. It's hard to do something completely original. Without incorporating others in some respect.
And also, they're obviously going for more of a serious feel, so it's just it might look a little silly to get what's his name with the drills again with the buzzsaw on his dick.
Megalon.
Megalon,
yeah, Megalon's a little too
Megalon's not going to get involved just because of that disaster of Megalon, Gigan, and what's his name, Jet Jaguar. That Godzilla versus Megalon just. Oh, I just want the Mystery Science Theater 3000 copy of that again.
Yeah, same.
You know what? Jet Jaguar. There you go. Anyway,
Jet Jaguar. What about Gerard?
I think I said King Ghidorah, so I couldn't remember the name. Ghidorah, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to pronounce.
Right.
Some of the names. Well, yeah. Anyway, Matt.
Oh, Gypsy Danger. Straight up Gypsy Danger.
Okay, I take it back.
And inside needs to be that weird, that's kind of somehow really cute Asian chick.
Yeah.
And Jax, but he needs not Jax. Oh my god, the actor's name.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chris. It was Chris something. It wasn't obviously not Hemsworth, but it was something.
Yeah,
something
but
like
he actually needs to be dressed up as his role as Jax.
Or Charlie. It was Charlie something.
Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam.
That was it.
Yeah. Love that dude. But
no, it's got to be Gypsy Danger controlled by King Kong.
Yeah. No. It's Gypsy Danger being controlled by Godzuki.
King Kong and Godzuki. Oh, that's it. King Kong being controlled by Godzuki. There you go.
Because it was drifting.
Full circle.
Because it was drifting inside.
Now, if they could do that and make it realistic, then I have to give them credit.
I like, in all seriousness though, like, I don't know, because like new monster designs for that is weird. I like Guillermo del Toro's like monster designs for fucking Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
They were all really cool, and especially since one of them looked like a Diablos. I think it was the Category 5 looking at Diablos from Monster Hunter 3, which is like one of like the scariest things in that game. Yeah. So, I don't know, I liked his monster design, so I would actually love to see one of his monster designs, like see him make a new monster design for that movie. Keep the same director, because it looks and sounds like he did a great job.
He did.
So
he did.
Let him make the second one, but like let Guillermo del Toro like design a monster too.
I don't really want to build you up that hard, because I feel like you're going to be way more...
Well, when I talked about it before, I told him it's not perfect. There's still... there's quite a few problems with it, but still overall like, fantastic movie.
You know, how about this? You know, if you have just any extra time and you want to enjoy the movie more, watch the 1998 version first. and then you're like, oh wow, that's fucking garbage. And then watch the new one, and you'll be like, oh, no, that's way better.
Is it the 1998 version of Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one.
That one's god awful.
That's fucking terrible.
It was so.
Yeah, it's god.
We don't even talk
like
about
I have someone trying to defend that one's probably better because at least they show Godzilla. Yeah, well, first of all, it's not fucking Godzilla. It doesn't even look like Godzilla.
It's a mutated iguana.
It looks like a fucking raptor from Jurassic Park.
No, it's a mutated iguana. They even address it. It's like, oh, it's an iguana that was exposed to radiation.
Also,
like,
it had
really?
iguana children that were slipping on gum
Yeah,
balls
and they ripped off fucking Jurassic Park like 10 times.
Hardcore.
They ripped off. Well, they didn't
And
rip
they made a
off.
TV show for it.
Also, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Thank you. I forgot that. one
Godzilla
part.
Prime Directives.
I don't mind Matthew Broderick, but
Neither
It's
do I.
just
he should be.
no.
Godzilla.
While
so
they're being
terrible.
chased, no, it's like they cut a scene of while they're being chased. It's just Matthew Broderick turns towards the camera and just starts talking to the audience. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe this is happening.
Or like he kind of like
He goes full Ferris Bueller on it. Just
Oh,
they're in the
okay,
cabin. He
yeah.
just starts talking to the audience.
I was thinking more like the producers.
Just not even breaks the fourth wall. Just
God.
grabs like 10 packs of C4 and blows
God.
it the fuck up.
Godzilla almost eats Matthew Broderick, but gets his blue blankie, and then Matthew Broderick starts freaking out about his blue blankie, and just suplexes Godzilla.
There you go. That's what I want.
Actually-
the next Godzilla.
Yeah, no,
gigantic
Godzilla
No,
2.
That's Godzilla 2. Godzilla versus Ferris Bueller.
Godzilla 2 Gypsy Danger suplexes Godzilla.
Driven by Ferris Bueller.
Driven
Driven by
Ferris.
Godzuki and Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
They drift together.
And they
They're
drift
perfect-
together.
They're perfect drift compatibility.
Godzuki knows that he has to kill his uncle as much as he doesn't want to.
There you go.
But it has to be done for the good of mankind.
I hope Benicio's listening. Benicio, that's a fucking actor. You know who your name is.
You know, Mike
Director,
something.
man.
Mike something. I forget what his last name is.
no, what's his name again? The fat dude that made Pacific Rim?
Peter
Guillermo
Jackson.
del
Yeah,
Toro.
Peter Jackson, make it.
Yeah.
Got
Viggo
plenty of money.
Mortensen also hates Peter Jackson.
I know, apparently Viggo
He hated everything after Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, he also
Because
hated,
they CG'd it like hell. They had to do so many, like 2 years of reshoots.
which I guess I can understand is frustrating, but he also criticized Ridley Scott on a movie he did.
Which one is that?
I have no clue. Someone was reading off of IGN, and I just realized at that exact moment, God, just shut up, Viggo Mortensen. You were an actor I liked. There's a lot of actors I like until they open their mouths and with like stupid criticism. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, shut up! Like you have a fucking sense of vision.
I can't.
Like Edward Norton.
I can't.
love the actor,
Honestly,
but I hate him as a
honestly, no
person.
matter what he says, I can't hate Vigo because I sat next to him when I went to see Young Frankenstein on Broadway, so I can't hate him.
I sat next to Chris Angel, and I still think to this day, what a cunt.
Well, that's because it's Chris Angel. I'm watching a Mel Brooks play with Viggo Mortensen sitting next to
Did he
me.
freak your mind though?
No, I just thought he was a dick.
He didn't do the thing that Gerard does to me. He just waves his hands around in my face.
No,
He's
I
a
just-
mind freak.
No, I
Like,
just,
you
I
just
don't-
freak my
I
mind,
don't-
Gerard.
that
no, I
was
just made a joke.
really?
and
Maybe
he
your
just-
mind's not quick enough. It was him going to Hogwarts to be a substitute teacher.
Yeah, that robot chicken sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes do that. He has no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, I just like it. It's just like
He's
he's
just
my
like
fucking freak. He just waves his hands in my face.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Right,
okay.
like
they're
that's not a
kinda
unicorn.
freaks.
Maybe your mind's not quick enough.
Fucking freaking shit.
In fact, Matt was the one that showed us.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was back in school.
I'm not the biggest fan of Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's alright.
It's alright. It was-
Yeah.
It started off good. Honestly, the best sketch ever is Hulk Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
Hogan's Hero.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, Piper, I want you to go up to that soldier real quietly. Let us just take him out. I got it. Hey, you fucking Nazi!
And just like
How you doing? And then just fucking clotheslines him.
Yeah, clotheslines
Clotheslines him,
throws him against,
tombstones him.
yeah, just like puts him in an arm bar. It's like that is the least quietest thing.
I showed that to my uncle when we were sitting at the dining room table. He almost fell off his chair. He was laughing so hard at that skit.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's answer a second question. Number 2 from regular show for people that forgot. Seeing that Ubisoft recently said that the review embargo for Watch Dogs is being lifted on its release day, May 27th, Gerard Day. Do you see this as a bad sign? Do you see it as a bad sign? I kind of do.
I see a
Little
bad
bit.
sign as the early reviews that I've seen for it aren't giving it exactly a flying grade of
Yeah,
approval.
those two things combined. Hearing that now, because I actually didn't know that until now.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't already insanely hyped for Watch Dogs, but
Yeah,
I was
same
just
here.
like, oh, this is going to be a good game. I have a reason to get some for my Xbox
Well, it's
One.
like I explained it.
Because
It's
PS4
Grand Theft Auto, but
cell
with a cell phone replacing half your guns.
Yeah, which I'm like, that's fine because I like stealth elements of games. I'm not always cool with having to, if I can gun my way or anything. It can get a little boring if I have to use a little bit of fucking finesse and like cunning. Great, I can do that. I'll roll with that shit. That's radical.
Right.
But apparently this game might be either just gonna shit the bed really hard, and I don't know in what way it's shitting the bed really hard.
Well, it's not. Well,
Gameplay
you know there was it was off to a bad start, and there was a precursor of things to come. When it has 9 special editions to pre-order,
That's yeah.
which isn't. It's not even like, oh well, you can choose from 9 different versions. It's in 3 weeks when that stuff is available for you to buy. That day, we're gonna have 9 separate DLC come out that you're gonna have to pay for if you want any of this.
So the game's not even finished. It's like, oh god, it's like Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, that's not good. That
Nothing's stupid.
There's no way.
I have to say though that there's 2 things in Duke Nukem Forever that redeem the whole game.
Oh,
There's the whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a ton of fun. And then there's the jacuzzi at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi.
Oh, I
because you can crouch down, drown yourself, and save yourself from ever having to play the rest of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was great.
Draw penises and then drown yourself.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are all 2 things right in the beginning. Of the
Exactly.
game.
That's why it's the best.
And
You draw a bunch of dicks and then you kill yourself.
Isn't the jacuzzi like
There
after
you
the
go.
whiteboard also?
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
That's
No,
I do
the
remember.
jacuzzi's before. It's
All right,
that
we'll
whole
go with
jacuzzi.
chalkboard, draw, go back, and then drown yourself.
There you go.
There you go. Or how about this? Just don't play the game. There you go.
Yeah.
And get a
That
real chalkboard and then draw on it with dicks and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what's going on with Watch Dogs though, because I don't want it to my fucking Duke Nukem for another 5 seconds. I'm sorry to cut that up, but fuck
Yeah.
Duke Nukem.
We should
forever.
play Duke Nukem.
We really should.
I
should
said
not.
we would. We will.
We definitely will.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna play it all the way through. One sitting.
One sitting?
Yeah.
Was
That'll handle
was
my
it a 2-hour game?
No, it's like 10 hours.
Oh, then no.
No, it's like 6.
One sitting.
I would have agreed if it was like an hour and a half, 2-hour game. I could
Oh
beat.
no.
Oh no, this would be an even worse game then.
Yeah. Well, no, it would
Yeah.
be better because it's over. Good. Fucking done.
Right? Good, I did this. I teared for you.
Go to
guys.
checkpoint A, go to checkpoint B. You win the game.
Now, the reason why I'm not that scared is because there's a lot of games out there that don't have reviews until they come out,
Yeah.
and they're still great games. Like Bioshock Infinite, when it came out, it was like it wasn't the same day. It was a day before it came out. It got all the reviews. Like they said, all right, a day before it comes out, then review it all. And I mean, I got amazing reviews. And there's been a few games out there that didn't get reviews until it came out, and
Yeah.
you know, they were good games. So
Yeah, I'm still gonna get it regardless
Yeah, I'm
because I'm gonna
getting
get.
it
I'm
Yeah, same.
practically getting it for free.
yeah,
Just
Because
Like for Wolfenstein.
it comes out on my birthday.
yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. We'll do this
I will say I don't think that it'll be a bad game. I just don't think it's gonna live up to all the hype they
Yeah.
make
I'm not
for
putting
it.
much hype
It's
into it at
gonna
all.
fall to Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, like
I love Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein's gonna be so cool.
Oh,
Actually,
it better be.
I'll get Watch Dogs for the PS4, and then I'm gonna get Wolfenstein for the Xbox.
Other
One.
order.
I'm gonna.
Other order. You
Really?
get Wolfenstein first, then Watch Dogs.
Well, no, I meant for the console's sake.
Yeah. He was saying he was gonna get Xbox
Yeah.
One version of Wolfenstein, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Watch Dogs on the PS4.
I have no
so-
game for the Xbox One. I have Titanfall, and I like Titanfall.
I love Titanfall.
But you know
There's
what?
one
I
game.
don't play it anymore.
Yeah. Really?
I
Yeah, don't play it
straight up.
anymore.
I could sell it tomorrow, and I don't give a shit.
You know what? If you do sell it, go to Target. Target's having this awesome
Yeah.
deal where if you sell it to Target, they triple the trade-in bonus, and you can pretty much sell it for like $55.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
that's
Yeah.
But I mean, they give you. It's not like
Oh,
here's
good
cash.
card.
It's
Yeah.
like store credit, but
That's
still.
fine. I'll
But
just
you
buy
can
it.
do that and then go buy Wolfenstein.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
I don't have money for Wolfenstein.
You have a game
Just
plan,
now I have money.
Now you have money for
you have a game
Wolfenstein.
plan.
I do. I have a
There
game
you go.
plan.
I hope that game's good
I
because
s-
that's not getting reviews until tomorrow too.
Yeah.
and it comes out tomorrow. So, but I'm hearing early good things. Like some
So
people
far.
got it early and they're just like it's fucking good.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
supposed to be really long. It's like 20 hours long.
Good.
Oh,
Jeez.
Just the
Good.
past few have been short as
Yeah.
fucking hell.
Yeah,
Like
they're
4 or 5 hours.
yeah, like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Like I
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
I
that
beat that
was-
game. Like that game was awesome. Like, it was really
That was
really
what,
short.
like 5-6 hours at most.
Yeah,
Pretty
sure.
much.
And that was with exploring and stuff.
Yeah. I don't remember how long the last Wolfenstein game was. That was like, it was just called Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
Well,
it was, I didn't really care for it that much.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it was alright. It was made by the guys that did Singularity.
Yeah,
it's
so
like-
but that was like but I liked Singularity.
Yeah, I love Singularity. Anyway, we got off track. What was it again? Oh yeah, we didn't get that off track. Yeah, we think it's a bad sign, but it might still be good.
Yeah, it's still a chance out there.
Yeah. Alright, so this one's from Loophole 572.
Oh, here we go.
Alright.
But we need to find out your name so we don't have to
Actually,
keep saying loophole.
I think his name, I'm just gonna say it, fuck him. I think his name is Kyle. That's...
XY.
Look at, yeah, Kyle. That's what, you know what, he's giving us nicknames. Well, he didn't give me a nickname, I gave myself one. But,
And
I
Frank
forget
his name is
what
Kyle
name again
XY.
from him?
You have a belly button. Kyle XY. Huh?
Did he even ever come up with a nickname for me?
Yeah, he did. It was something.
It was something we immediately rejected it.
It was, oh wow.
Matt,
We
you know, like,
immediately rejected it and decided on Stubbsley for the time
You
being.
said it was good, and I was just like, I think everybody else was like, eh.
I wasn't
Because you
even
want it
there.
to be offensive.
I don't
No, we
know.
don't.
No, I think it was kind of offensive. It just wasn't that great. I think it was
Oh.
like.
I don't know. I wasn't
You know
even
what?
there at that time.
No, screw it.
Anyway,
We're
anyway, yeah, his
back some other
question
time.
though.
Anyway, all right. Well, we were giving him shit, but we're about to give him some more shit.
Oh, good.
At least us
Probably.
three. His first question: with the recent and fairly truthful criticism towards the new Godzilla film, do you think the director will actually get a brain and realize that the people want to mainly see Godzilla in a Godzilla movie, not the fucking army for 2 hours? When the sequel is created, I mean. So he's talking about the sequel.
Here's the thing, and I pointed it out to him, and I didn't tell you this, but once I say it to you, you'll probably agree. From what I've seen, all the people that have said that they love the film and have stood by it, a majority of them are the ones that saw the original.
Yeah.
And pretty much all the reviews that I've seen of people that say it's not good, there's no Godzilla or anything, none of them have seen any of the movies since before 95.
And they also compared to Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
They do.
And
It's not.
everyone that's saw the original, they're like every time those people go, it's like, oh well, that music was cheesy. Yeah, it was just like the original. Well, he's barely in it except for the last 20 minutes. Yeah,
Just like the original.
exactly like the
So a lot
original.
of
Well, they
times
focus on this one human character.
Just
Yeah,
like
like
the
the original.
There's a couple of Godzilla films out there that I heard he doesn't even show up until an hour in.
Yeah.
And those movies are
That
an
was
hour and a half long.
that's the same. That's the same thing. That was the original. He didn't show up until the last 10, 15 minutes of the film.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I could see if you don't like the characters and you just think they're boring, but don't go, oh, it didn't have enough Godzilla, so fuck that movie.
Yeah.
If you said it didn't have enough Godzilla and I didn't like the characters, so it didn't sustain me, sure.
Yeah.
But he's
Well,
just saying there's
people
not enough Godzilla.
Well-
There's not enough punching.
Well, here's the
See,
thing
no.
is,
I mean, I'll admit, I'd like more Godzilla, but I was absolutely thrilled with the way they had him in this film. I have no complaints about it.
People actually have said Godzilla can suck my lip. No, it's not a Pacific Rim. It's more of a Cloverfield knockout. I'm like, okay, just
Really?
explain to me
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah, I've
how is
heard
a Cloverfield knockout. And he's like,
Knock-
oh, it's a
knock
Cloverfield
off.
knockout.
Knock
Stop
off.
saying
Yeah,
knockout.
they said that. That's how they said it.
Knockout?
Yeah, knockout. I actually
Well,
pointed
I
out
wouldn't
later
be
on.
surprised.
I can understand because when it comes to how movies are made today, it's a lot of most things are now visually stunning, which when back in the day
That was
considered visually stunning back in the day. Yeah,
This movie is visually stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
most people don't really always give a shit about good storytelling now.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in an insulting way because sometimes, for example, Pacific Rim, what shitty storytelling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was 100% awful. But those fights was why you fucking watched it.
Yeah.
Like The Expendables.
It was a
Why do you
live-action
watch
anime.
it? Because
Not
it had
the story.
is it a great story?
No.
Fuck no. You watch it because Terry Crews laughs
Yeah.
while he walks down a hallway with a nuclear shotgun. That's why you watched that
Don't
movie.
do
You
that.
did do that.
Well, you
But,
also watch
but-
stuff like the Expendables because you hope Terry Crews is just gonna go. It's just gonna scream, power!
Yeah, but as far as now goes, is if you really want a movie with really good storytelling, but it's based around Godzilla, you could probably stand to show him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Fair enough. He doesn't have to always be fighting, but he can be intimidating, scary
Yeah.
as fuck as he always is, or at least now he is.
But it's
but the story needs to at
Yeah.
least be good. And not because again I haven't seen it yet, so I can't properly
Yeah.
convey what I want to
But
say.
it's
But
I know what you're saying. It's like you want a story, Godzilla's not going to go Ferris Bueller and all of a sudden start speaking English and explain it to the audience. You have to have the humans explain what's going on.
Yeah, but the humans themselves need to be interesting. You want to feel like the character that you're following isn't just some dipshit that's just like, this lizard thing is bullshit. I won't fucking start this lizard.
In this movie, the human characters are great. I mean, their storylines could be better, but overall, the acting by them is fantastic. Especially Bryan Cranston. He's getting an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Well, he was pretty damn good.
Well, here's something I want to say. I may get slammed for saying this. But is Bryan Cranston actually being good, or is he just like...
No, I'm not like on the hype train. It's just he does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Like he's only in it for like maybe the first half hour.
Yeah.
But his is like hands down the most emotional character in the film, and it's like every bit of emotion he conveys perfectly.
Because there's a lot of people who like Bryan Cranston now since Breaking Bad, but they're just like on this fucking Walter White hype train and not actually enjoying the character. Probably it's just fucking Walter White, Bryan Cranston's in this movie. I'm like,
no,
but is he good?
It was just he had the character that had a lot of emotion to him, and he was able to convey it just perfectly.
Well. And there's been plenty of Bryan Cranston, like movies Bryan Cranston was in. Like he was in Total Recall, no one fucking cared.
Yeah.
He was in Argo. Surprisingly, no one really cared.
I didn't care about.
Yeah, he wasn't that great in Argo.
Really?
Well, I mean, compared to everyone else in the film, he wasn't that outstanding.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but he was still like when you see the headliners, it says Ben Affleck, Bryan Cranston, and it says everybody else.
Can I watch the movie?
Bryan Cranston was in a part.
Just respond to what you just react. I love how when people was like, "Oh, I haven't seen this movie." You're like, really? You haven't seen this? But when I say, like, yeah, I don't care. you just like, no.
Yeah.
You just don't give a shit anymore.
You don't have to trust my opinion, guys. I'm just because again, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Well, no, you're
gonna
right.
come back next week. It's fucking terrible.
But I imagine the right one.
Yeah, I imagine
I mean, it was a shot in the dark, but you got it.
Yeah. It's good. But like if it's a Godzilla movie without enough Godzilla, fine. I can understand it's annoying, but if the plot's good and if the actors are good and the characters themselves are actually interesting, then I can live with it. And so long as if there's a conversation going on and in the background you have like Godzilla on TV and they're reporting something,
that's exactly what happens.
Then that's fine.
that was an ongoing joke throughout the film.
That's fine then, because then that's pretty much then he's actually a part of the world and not just in cutscenes.
Yeah, but it's like the next one it'll have a lot more Godzilla.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was when they made this film, there was already not even I wouldn't say given.
Yeah.
But it was already being implied that everyone, including his studio itself, was expecting there to be sequels to this.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a lot of them because you need to set up a story that will last through all the films. You need to set up Godzilla, do some sort of setup that'll explain where these monsters come from. Because if you don't do it, you skip some of that story and do Godzilla instead.
Yeah.
Every freaking movie, you have to do a rehash of the story.
Yeah.
You knock it all out in that first one, then you have plenty of time in the next films for more monsters because everyone already knows what's going on.
What I really love about this new Godzilla is that you feel like you're immersed in there. The camera works really good. There's times where just Godzilla and something else are fighting, and you're on the ground with
the soldiers, and you see like Godzilla's foot come across the screen in the background.
That's cool.
And again, I say this a lot, but in IMAX, that shit was
they did the same thing in Pacific Rim sometimes, and those were sometimes and most of the time, those are the best shots of the film. When you see
but I mean, like
ground level shot of like what it would.
But
look
it's
like,
not even that.
It's
I don't know the last time like someone. Well, I mean, it's been done before, but it's been a while since a movie has done it the way Godzilla does, and
it's been a while.
They did it perfectly.
Yeah, like I mean, it's easy to make like from a far angled shot. Giant lizard to look bigger than a building. Yeah. I mean, sure, it's big. You don't feel like it's not big even that. Because you're not getting a good perspective.
Yeah, it's it's not even that. It's just like the soldiers are running and you see Godzilla stomping around the background, and it's like only his foot, but it's not even like it's in focus. It's blurred out, covered in dust and debris. But you still see he's clearly back there fighting. So it's just done in the right way, where it's still. As crazy as it is, it still has this realistic feel that this shit's still going on around us, but we're just not focusing on it right now.
One of my favorite scenes from that Godzilla movie is when it was like.
Don't spoil it.
No, it's not really spoiled.
Okay.
It's when this kid, his mom said it's time for bed and everything, and he's just staring at the TV while Godzilla's actually fighting.
Yes,
him off.
yes.
That's a good
And it's muted also, so it just looks like Godzilla's flailing around while
And she thinks it's just like a TV show.
See, that's awesome because he's part of
dinosaur, and she's like, oh shit.
because he's part of the living world, and that's cool.
Yeah.
When, if
Him and all of his
nothing
Godzilla
with they were
source
watching
family.
fucking like SpongeBob on TV, I'm like, no. If at this age, if that shit was happening, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna turn on the news. Why? Because fucking Godzilla's fighting them.
No, I wouldn't turn on the news. I'd be like, fuck it. I don't care how much. I'm getting my own Golf jet. I'm flying over there right now. I'm
There you
watching
go.
this shit.
I really want to see what's going to happen to Tyrion.
Yeah.
So.
Apparently,
Fuck
Tyrion?
Godzilla, Tyrion
does
Lannister.
the EMP count as a?
I'd be
as a
like, fuck
spoiler?
the news, Game of Thrones.
What?
Does the EMP thing count as a spoiler if I say that or not?
The EMP.
Not really.
I mean, there's.
Go ahead.
Go
Well, it's too late already.
Say it.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Well, I'm not being specific about it, but
Okay.
I will now. Spoiler.
Well, I'll
Apparently
say
these
it's
things-
addressed early.
Yeah.
It's addressed a lot early in the movie, but then it's left alone the rest.
Yeah, which
Like
is
it's
a
not
weird
really
thing.
used, but it's still there, and they refer to it as a factor. So
Okay, so yeah, apparently what happens is that these fucking things give off EMPs that just remove energy within like a 200-mile radius because
Yeah.
they require radiation and
Well-
electricity and whatever the hell else power,
Yeah.
so that they can either function properly in fights, or that's what they need to survive, or
Well,
they
I'll just say
fucking
yes,
do
'cause I
that.
don't want to go through the science of how
Yeah, I think-
electromagnetic pulse works right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, but
and
they mainly go after radiation. Like,
Yeah.
The EMPs is what emitted from that body, and that's what causes the electricity goes out.
Yeah, you just shit out an EMP. That's fine. So like, I guess in a way, like, so you can't always see exactly what's happening because there's a goddamn EMP going off. But I guess it'd be a little bit cooler if it was like shot more or less like people trying to just. I'm not getting again. I haven't seen the movie, but if there were a lot of shots of people trying to just see what's happening from different rooftops. Just watching the fight would be a little bit cooler because there would be people who would not everyone would cower fear. There's stupid people out there who'd be like me, who would be like, I'm gonna find the rooftop. I gotta see this shit happen.
Well, like,
Tell me
oh,
my rooftop.
I'll say this.
There's a
That
rooftop.
is in there.
That is definitely.
Wow.
That is in one part.
Isn't it like at the
It's
at
this,
the
it's
The
tsunami.
first time we see Godzilla.
Yeah, it's the tsunami scene.
Yeah.
Great. So
Well, there's a reason they're on the rooftop because they don't want to drown. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because-
But
they're on the
it's
rooftop,
still,
they
it's
look
not
like
like them
they're
look around. It's like they see it walking by and they're clear as day, watching him walk by, like jaws dropped.
And then the army attacks.
Okay, so anyway, I don't even think we answered it, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
we did it. Then we just went off onto what we
We
think.
went way off.
Okay,
No,
anyway,
we-
his second question is for our hood rat G Rad money.
Oh, God.
GRM.
The hood rat,
I'm a
G-Rat
hood rat.
money.
street rat.
People. Go to fucking Journey.
What was the question?
No, I was doing Aladdin.
I know, and I went to Journey. Don't stop believing.
GRM, that's your shortened version of G Rad money.
That's-
Is it true that in a visit to the West Coast that you were a main contributor to the LA riots? If true,
G-Rad money, Journey to the West.
That's a movie now.
Eden of the West.
if true, please tell me the reasoning for this.
I don't even
Yeah,
know how to
why'd you
respond
start
to
the LA riots, man?
Why'd you throw kids through windows? Was it because you
Because it
hate
was
kids
so
or you like
hardcore.
looting?
I
Or is it
don't even know
both?
how to respond to this.
Gerard watched the Warriors and decided to try it.
Warriors,
So he went
yeah.
out. He went, "Warriors, come out to play," and everyone got angry. They mispronounced "play," and then it just turned into a whole
Yeah.
debacle.
Arizona debacle.
It was my illiteracy that ruined it. That's
You-
what caused the riots.
Yeah, right.
So I hope that
That was an accident. I was
And then a couple years later, you decided to try it again in Denver, and that led up to the riots following the Super Bowl.
Oh god.
Oh. That one was not my fault.
There haven't been riots because we've been in the past couple of years because we've been keeping Gerard on the island.
Yeah.
No more traveling.
You were keeping me on the island.
Okay, so all right, next question. That was a loophole. Good for him.
I like how
Good for him.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That was a fun
I like
question.
the first one. I like the second one. You redeemed yourself. All right, delete that comment.
No, leave it.
All right, Josh Connor asked a lot of questions, and a lot of them are so generic. Here's a few of them.
Holy
Let me see.
shit, that's
Okay.
a lot.
Let's go through a
Seven-
couple.
6, 7
There's
questions.
a few. They're really short.
Yeah,
Let me
they're short,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
get.
just-
I'm gonna get through it real
All right, so
quick.
quick answers.
Okay. What music do you like? All right,
Rock.
Joy first.
Rock and roll.
Okay, you.
Video game music?
Okay.
Anything that isn't country or rap.
I actually like video game music, and I like mine's weird because I like listening to songs either in like credits of video games or
Yeah.
like even in trailers of
Yeah.
movies or whatever. I'm just like, oh, that song's dope.
Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
SDP is my favorite band ever, but I love, especially when I want to draw or 3D design,
I like.
fucking need video game music.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
Oh no, but like
Quick
when I
answer.
said everything, I mean I listen to the classical, and you'll understand this when I say polka music because Weird Al Yankovic does count as polka
Okay, that's fine.
because
yeah.
that's technically what his genre is. Even though he
Okay,
makes
next
jokes about
question.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
quick answers. Yeah,
Alright.
lightning round.
What's your favorite movie? This is Josh Connor still, by the way.
Did we answer that? I think 3-4 weeks ago we answered that.
Well, he
I
really wants
don't
to know.
essentially have
Yeah.
a favorite movie.
You don't have a favorite.
when we answered, we just picked one at random because
Yeah.
none of us could
So
decide.
that's my favorite
Yeah.
movie. Like, if I had to pick one, it would probably be like Die Hard. I love Die Hard.
I may have said this again. It might have been like the Rurouni Kenshin movie.
Really?
Oh yeah, I heard that was really
It
good.
was really good.
How about you,
I have it on
Gerard?
VHS though.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Look, I will kill you. I will slaughter you where you
Oh,
stand.
I know your favorite movie.
Don't say it.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
No, I don't want you saying it.
Just go ahead, say it.
No, I don't
What's your
even,
favorite
I
movie?
don't even know what you said. But after you said evolution, I don't want to hear anything about what you
I was
said.
gonna say Last Airbender, but all right, go ahead.
Okay, I'll double
that
kill
means,
you
That
now.
means right. Okay,
You
Casey,
double
what?
kill someone.
You'll see.
Yeah, I go double
I'd
kill.
say White Men Can't Jump.
Right Man Can't Jump.
Well, it's not my favorite, but just since I know we're gonna get this
Commando.
question asked a lot, every time I get asked, I'm gonna answer with a different movie.
Yeah,
Oh.
all right, Commando.
Well,
Okay.
I'm supposed to do.
Well,
I like
all right,
that
just
movie.
pick a
Commando, the porno version.
Pick a really dumb movie.
Pick a Left for Head.
All right.
That was
Yes, I know what Left for Head is. It's sad I do.
It really is.
I don't want to know what that.
Well, you can
You
picture
you
what
can
it is.
learn later.
Yeah. Left
Oh,
for
it's
I
Head.
so
don't wanna
good.
learn.
It's so fucking hilarious. All right, anyway. Hi. Here's another question.
Yeah.
Hi, how are up you? That's what he said.
Oh.
Oh,
There are
how
many
good?
things
Let's
that
fucking
wait, hold
high
on.
up.
How are up you, Gerard?
Pretty up.
Okay.
pretty high and pretty up.
What?
Exactly.
There you go.
What, man?
Yeah.
Dude, we got any Doritos?
Many things up made many high.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, I need some Doritos, man.
Okay, I think this guy was high when he wrote this.
I
Alright,
need them up made.
this one's not a question, this is just a statement.
So high, dude.
This one's, he says, this is actually kind of creepy. I know you.
Oh, I know you
Okay.
too, man.
Hey, man, we know you too,
We-
Josh Connor.
We know you. We know you, Mr. Connor.
And here's his last one.
And Arnold.
Here's his last one.
This is-
What you work as? Just all of
Work
us.
as?
What you work as?
We're like,
Me
where do
and
you
Matt
work
are
at?
the only two that work. You two
Yeah,
just
but
sit
what,
around.
What
what do you work as though? I don't know what
What do you do
Oh.
in your job?
as.
What do you do your job as?
I mostly just stand around
You dress up
questioning
as
my
a-
life.
Do you dress up like a
That's
target?
about 90% of my day is just standing around questioning what I'm doing with my life.
You get paid for that shit, man.
Yeah.
I missed
Yeah.
the boat a long time ago. Gerard,
And benefits, too.
Apparently being a hood rat.
a hood wet. Okay.
Hood wet.
A
And
hood
now
wet.
it just costs more violence.
Cold bull white.
I enjoy cause I improve my voice.
And thus, everything changed from the Fire Nation chat.
Everybody,
And there we
shot,
can
shot,
change.
shot, shot, shot. Can you say that?
What?
Can you
Say-
say everybody, shot, 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 shot?
No,
No,
it's
not.
a song by Little John. It's
I
not
know,
a
I know, I just
Turn
didn't
down
know
for
what it
what?
Shot. Do it.
No.
Alright.
From the windows.
Aw.
Okay. So, what you work as again, Gerard?
Hood rat.
Who wet?
Who
Okay.
wet?
How about you?
I wear a blue shirt and question why you buy computers. That's what I do.
Okay. I don't.
I don't do shit.
This. There you go. That's what I work.
YouTube gives you money.
YouTube gives you money.
Every $2.
Alright, so that was the
Is that
many
everything?
questions of Josh Connor.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
No,
say.
there's
The
like
tan
two of
was
them that
over.
were dumb as shit. Like, I know you, that wasn't even a question, and how are you up you?
So high, man.
Okay, so we have two more. Alright, two more. This one's from Cold Steel Games, Adam McLaughlin. I guess that's
Wow,
Adam
that's a
McLaughlin.
long
That
fucking
Cold Steel
username.
Games is a
Okay.
cool name.
Okay, well anyway, I guess it's Adam from Cold Steel Games. Do you think we as games and wait, what?
I think I think
We
it's
as
gamers.
No,
Dude,
I know.
dude,
Yeah, he-
what
he's
if
talking
we're
about
the
the
games and the
games.
games
Wait, no,
are
that's not
playing
right.
us?
Like, we
Life
as
is
games.
Sims.
Wait, no, that's not right.
Wait a minute. Do you think
Morality is
what
an
game?
illusion.
Okay. Do you think we as gamers and the games industry has returned back to the war of the graphics, like what happened with the Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo?
I don't think we left.
Do you think it's that bad that these brand new consoles that have been out less than 6 months are already reaching their technical limit? How badly do you think the lack of power pill stunt the growth of more innovative titles? I'm reading out of this.
No, I totally follow what you mean.
Yeah, I do too. I'm just saying. Coming out in the next few years, and above all else, do you think the next generation consoles solve the gap they were invented for?
Okay, first things first. Everyone, computers have been equipped with spell check for a couple of years now. Might want to try using it.
Oh, I'm not going to say that.
No, I'm not saying it to him. I'm just saying in general because they were having a lot of trouble reading a lot of these. Because everyone just rushes through typing. It's like, take a couple of extra seconds.
I didn't have trouble reading it.
I know, it just makes it a little harder understanding.
Pro tip. Whenever Chris posts the video saying give us your comments, we record the podcast hours later, so you have plenty of time to type it right.
Usually, yeah. Well, usually.
Yeah, usually.
You also say later tonight we're recording the podcast.
I will say this about that question, and that's all I'm going to say. As I've said before, I couldn't give two shits about graphics. All I care about is it's fun. That's mostly it. If it's fun, and I prefer a good story, but like games like Peggle, there is no story. It's just fun to play. So as long as it's a fun game, the game could look like shit.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say. I don't give a damn about how the graphics are.
Like Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, there was... I know what he means, though. Like, you know, back then it used to be a huge, like, graphic war between each other and, like, the expansion of between 16 and 32-bit gaming and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
When he said jumping up to 64-bit. But then there was a time when no company really cared. Like, when the GameCube came out, and you had the Xbox, regular Xbox, and the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, the biggest one, I think, was PlayStation and Dreamcast. I think that was one of the biggest battles.
Yeah. But
because
like,
because PS1 was mostly 2D with some 3D, and then Dreamcast brought it full 3D.
Yeah. But with those consoles, though, those were the main consoles. You had your game.
Oh yeah, I know. I just mean that was one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, but like when you had those consoles, nobody I knew cared about graphics like they do now.
Yeah,
it was just, hey guys, you want to play Crystal Chronicles? Hey guys, you want to play Time Splitters? Hey guys, the new Final Fantasy X came out. Hey guys,
everyone growing up, everyone had it was GameCube, PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, and Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
and it was like everyone had the same 7-8 games for each, and it was just because those were fun games. It wasn't about graphics. It was just.
Remember when the GameCube came out?
Complain about graphics.
Yeah, remember the GameCube came out and like most of the tech demo, tech demo, games that like launched with it were all like these really like awesome games. You had like Mario Sunshine.
Well, we all lost,
and you had like a bunch of, but like not even like just that. Like you. Well,
everyone lost it for the biggest game was when it launched was Luigi's Mansion. It wasn't because all these graphics. It's we get a game, we get to play as Luigi.
Yeah, also
that was the only reason it was such a big deal.
Yeah, also it was child's first survival horror game.
Yeah,
when the PS2 came out, it was like Grand Theft Auto 3, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy X. Were like,
the Bouncer.
Yeah, and the Bouncer. Shut up! I love that game.
Oh, you do?
I love that game.
I don't mind
that game. It was dumb, but I loved it.
But the Bouncer is that game that everybody's like, I'm buying that because of the graphics.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
A lot of people didn't end up liking it.
You want to know why me and my friends bought that? We didn't care about the graphics. We bought it because what we saw in trailers and like demo stuff of it were bouncers, like literally bar bouncers who fought in space. And at that time, that was in line with our concept of shows like Street Sharks and Mummies Alive.
Yeah.
So we were like...
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, and Mighty Ducks. So this fits in our line of stupid Saturday morning cartoons that could exist to games.
You know what?
And would be the term radical.
You know, maybe we should play Bouncer.
We should play Bouncers. But
I watch Street Sharks.
Oh, Street Sharks.
Oh, and what was that? There was what was the show with the rats? Oh my god.
The rats.
Rat Sharks.
No.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It was God, why can't I remember? It was like what was it?
It was a really weird show.
I know. It was
Biker Rats or something like that?
What did you say?
Biker rats.
Biker rats. That was
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah.
That was it. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
okay.
then you had Butt Ugly.
There was that.
Oh, we are the Martians, but ugly Martians.
And then there's all. I think growing up there was like the generic ones like Transformers stuff. I think the most badass show when we were like 4 or 5 years old
Yeah.
was SWAT Cats.
Yeah, SWAT
Because
Cat.
that was like the badass crank to 11
Yeah.
version of James Bond.
But like my reference to the whole Saturday morning cartoon before we had lost in the eternity of Saturday morning cartoon
Yeah.
was that like back then, like when we had like again those consoles and stuff like that, all these cool games for it, we didn't care about graphics. We didn't look at one person and go, "Oh, I got Final Fantasy X. Look at these sick cutscene graphics." We were amazed the first time
Yeah.
when you first started Final Fantasy X. You saw that Xanderkin like blitzball crazy shit cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
You were pretty blown away, but you didn't go, "I'm only playing this game because of that cutscene." You still played your other games. You didn't give a shit about graphics because the gameplay and
It was
radical.
it was the graphics. You
Because
saw that
yeah.
and you immediately went, I want to play this to
Yeah.
see what other amazing places I'll see
Yeah.
in this game. Not even like
It's-
how good they look, just what other places.
Yeah, at this point, I will officially say this. I strong-heartedly believe that Microsoft and Sony are basically going to be the what's the one for here?
Bringers
The
of Apocalypse.
Bringers of the Apocalypse for gaming industry. They themselves are going to pretty much force into people's heads that it's about great graphics, because what games that we have that are great graphics that are out right now. We have
Rise.
the launch title.
Yeah,
we have
Forza.
Rise, which was a fucking piece of shit game that if you
Well, I don't
enjoyed,
agree.
there is something mentally wrong with you.
No, that was a fun
Well,
Dead Rising
I will
3,
say this
a
on
game
that
was-
note, on the note you're
Yeah.
saying, both Microsoft and
Yeah.
Sony have been hemorrhaging money the past year.
Yeah, they are
Like
they're gonna
Sony,
ruin
so
the
like
gaming
enough
industry.
that and I'm not even saying like, oh, they lost enough, like enough that even Sony's considering like some of its companies being sold, because they're
Yeah.
like, we're losing way too
Yeah.
much, and
You're
we might go
making bad
if we don't
games.
fix this soon, we're gonna go bankrupt like in the next 2-3 years.
They ham-fisted the concept of beautiful graphics so much that we get these shitty games like Rise, that we get these games like Dead Rising 3.
It's
a
that-
game
yeah.
that boasted the fact that, yeah, it was inside a mall, or you were constrained inside this Las Vegas thing, but you know what those games had? It was colorful. It was cool. It wasn't huge like a city, but they were really colorful and things stood out. It was really nice. Dead Rising 3 is grayscale to fucking hell.
Yeah.
And things like that. So, like, what? Oh, he was... Alright.
Like,
But,
at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Over an
but
hour.
like you
Okay.
have, and then PS4. We didn't have anything good until, and literally, I mean, no game was good for it until Infamous Second Son.
Mhm.
And you know what? That game would have been great if it wasn't incredibly short.
Yeah, it was
So,
really short.
so now
Really
you
that
have these.
short?
It was.
Yeah.
I
It was like-
didn't like it.
Well,
Mm.
Infamous 2 was like a good, 15 to 20 hours?
Yeah, and
This game was like 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But like you have these. We're getting storytelling is.
They're focusing
Yeah.
too much on graphics, not enough about the actual gameplay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's gonna kill the gaming industry, and then people look at Nintendo, a company that actually cares about how games should be played. They don't always look the best. I mean, the Wii was definitely graphically better than the Wii ever was,
yeah.
but people look at the Wii and like, oh, it's all these fucking kid games. Like, no, these are great. These are games with amazing gameplay and storytelling that you're gonna look past because Rise looks like a fucking movie, but plays like a fucking. Oh, I can't even come with a great analogy for how shitty it is. Like, it's ridiculous.
I will say, I don't think it's gonna do.
They're gonna ruin the gaming
No, I don't think it's gonna destroy the gaming industry. I think they're gonna destroy console gaming.
Yeah.
Because PC gaming right now, especially with indie developers, is thriving. Honestly, PC gaming it's the best it's ever been right now, and it's only getting better.
Companies like BioWare and Ubisoft and like fucking Connect, like Cyber Connect and like other and like Axis and like fighting game companies and all
All
these
these
other
indie
companies.
companies too.
Yeah, and like all these indie companies, they're just gonna start going to the PC gaming because you know what? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Even PC, everyone buys fucking.
There
PC
was a game that was like 64K burrito that was on Steam. One of the stupidest looking games.
Mhm.
And like everyone that saw it, it's like, this is so stupid, so weird. I don't understand this at all. I have to get this
Well,
because this looks like it'd be so much fun to play.
It's so stupid that it becomes fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I have
Goat
Viscera.
Simulator.
I bought Viscera cleanup display. The whole
shit.
Viscera cleanup detail.
Yeah.
The whole game. I mean, Jared, you don't fight anyone. You clean up. the entire game, and I'm having the time of my life playing that.
This is a cleanup, a game where all you do is clean what is essentially the aftermath.
You're cleaning up the Ishimura.
Yeah, you're basically cleaning up the Ishimura.
And you're not fighting necromorphs or anything. You're just cleaning it up and making it clean.
That game
it's entertaining as hell.
That game has more depth and entertainment than any New Age console game I've ever played. Yeah. And it doesn't even look graphically anywhere near anything New Age. No. I just miss the age of couch gaming. Yeah. Like you and your friends would sit on couches and play really fun games or really bad games, but you know what? You didn't really care because they kind of played... Like they had these dumb concepts that were still kind of fun, like the bouncers.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? If someone can just send this to Microsoft, to Sony, to this, what I say, you're ruining. You're supposed to, especially Microsoft. You are ruining. You are ruining console gaming hardcore. Yeah. Please stop it. Please just go back to developing really cool games.
The second
your graphic hungry horse.
The second part of Match Rant against the human race.
Yep. It's nothing against the human race. It's just
against people owning consoles in the human race.
Yeah. I want console gaming to go back to the majesty that it was and not what it is.
That's never gonna happen.
Fuck the what was the thing?
Police?
The Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
They're just like go die processors.
Oculus Rift I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to too. No, that thing about them suing over was stupid. Like Philips suing Nintendo over the motion control thing. Yeah. That just sounds like they're just mad because Nintendo didn't care about the Philips CDI.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that rant was incredibly long, but it was some fun.
It was delaying progress of the
Well, that's why I kept cutting, and it's more or less me just trying to not speed it up, but cut out stuff so we can make it a little shorter.
Oh yeah, we can just shorten this.
Make your rant shorter.
No, we won't. Well, anyway, after that deep philosophical question,
I mean, if I rant long enough, you could just be like, you could just throw something and be like, okay, fair enough, yeah, wrap it up.
We don't want to waste that much.
Also, I want to apologize to Adam who asked that because the first thing we did was just like, you fucking spell check, dick.
I didn't say it to him. I just said it to everyone in general.
But you might think that he's like,
that was you idiots. I agreed.
No, I don't have that. It's just make sure it's easier for us to understand. Because like when that started out, I was like, wait, what is it? Then as it continued, I understood.
I just want to say you get misspell it. That's fine. If you're in a rush, just want to ask a question real quick or something because it's a pretty long question. Yeah. So I can understand like he's writing so much. He's just
I just want to make sure everyone makes sure it's clear. Like we had the how up are you or whatever it was. It's like
how high up are you?
Yeah, it's like just try to make sure even if it's not spelled correct, just make sure it's clear and easy for us to understand so we don't screw up our answers.
Well, we understood it though.
Anyway, sorry for the rant.
Okay, so anyway,
I know. I'm just saying for future.
Thank you, Adam. That's just another question. Just don't be stupid this time. But I said sorry, so now I can make fun of him as much as I want. That's how it works.
Yeah.
All right. So no, it doesn't. This is the last one, and after that deep philosophical thing we were talking about.
Don't keep fucking throwing that.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's just we've been doing it for a while now.
No, that was a good one because the last one we're gonna probably have another one because this is favorite Rob Schneider movie that has a cameo of Adam Sandler and favorite Adam Sandler movie that has a cameo of Rob Schneider.
Quick thing. What? Remember how that rant was like probably 20 minutes? I'm not in this conversation. You three can talk.
No, that was like 10 minutes.
I'm not either.
I refuse to be in this question.
What's your favorite Rob Schneider movie? You gotta answer. Someone has to.
I'm not eligible.
Rob Schneider's honor demands it.
Someone's gotta answer this fucking question.
I'm not going to answer.
European Gigolo. There you go.
No.
Adam Sandler. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, but it's like good.
No, wait, that has
a Rob Schneider cameo.
Yeah. I guess European Gigolo's okay. I guess.
No,
the animal.
No.
That has an Adam Sandler cameo.
The hot chick. Does that have one?
No.
I know European Gigolo definitely does because there's a part where Adam Sandler just does this thing. This dude pretends to fuck his own hand pretty much with his finger. Yeah. And everybody's supposed to laugh at that. I'm like, no.
Let's do one more question. We can't end the questions on that question. Okay, we can't end it on Rob Schneider hate.
I ruined everything with a rant. Please
no, shut up about it. You're ranting about a rant now.
All right, I kind of
it's funny to me, though.
I kind of skipped this question only because we kind of answered it before, but I'll ask it one more time.
Okay.
Just in case you guys got something new or whatever. Do you guys like Super Smash Brothers? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. If you do, who are your guys' favorite characters? We already answered that, definitely.
It changes per game.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I don't think I actually gave my answer.
Oh, we did.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I think you guys.
No, I think when we did that, it
I
wasn't
wasn't
the three
here.
of us. Gerard wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
We never
see.
did email
It
shit,
does
right?
change with games. I gotta say, I don't remember much about Melee. The original one was Kirby because that's when I first discovered about you could suck people up and then jump off the arena with them.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Alright.
Anyway, and Brawl I usually play as Pit.
Pit? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm excited as hell to play as Mega Man.
Okay, yeah, because you're a fan.
I'm a huge
Yeah.
Mega Man fan.
You're a fan. I don't really have one.
So
I
now
really
we
am.
know when we play Gerard. Now we know what he's going to do with Kirby. So we don't have to. We can prepare for that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I came up with a strategy for that to work.
Oh God, he's already got a strategy.
We don't know entirely how he plays yet.
It works for all Smash Bros. games.
Punch Out's probably still gonna win.
Okay. This is actually the
Punch
same
out.
guy
Not
that
even
asked
in
the
the
question. This is actually the same guy that asked the question before that
Okay.
we did answer. It's that I guess he just didn't know we answered it. He just wanted us to maybe reply and say we answered it.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why he sent it again. He
Oh,
also
okay.
asked, "What are your guys' opinions of the new game on 3DS and Wii U?"
I'm hyped.
I have no
my-
idea.
Like
I actually
weird.
have to see something about
Well,
the
they
game,
show
not
gameplay.
just character intros.
But no,
They show gameplay?
Yeah, they show gameplay for
I
both
have-
3DS
I-
and Wii U.
And the Nintendo Direct, they had like a huge.
yeah.
I have
Well,
never watched a Nintendo Direct. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm working minimum
Oh, I
25
usually
hours a
watch
week.
my
I
We
don't
watched
have the time
There's
to
probably like a
watch that.
highlight of it or something, but they
Yeah.
show a lot of gameplay for it. They
Yeah.
explain a lot of the functions of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I know,
explain-
like I said, I haven't seen it. I didn't say they haven't released it. I just said I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it last week. I think like Best Buy is doing like the Nintendo thing, so probably Brawl's gonna be not Brawl, Smash Bros is gonna be involved in this. So
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm-
That's
I'm
a
wa-
big thing that's gonna be involved.
Mhm.
Is it
Yeah,
just
I
called
wanna-
Super Smash Bros. Wii
Yeah.
U?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. So
I wish it had like a different name.
yeah, I mean
That's
to be
all.
fair, the original is not
Super
called
Smash Brothers, another one.
because the original is called, what was it called? Super Smash Bros. 64, right?
No, it was just
No,
Super
it's
Smash
Smash Bros.
No, I think it was just Smash. It was Smash Brothers 64. I think it was just that. It wasn't like the
Oh.
whole thing.
Yeah,
no,
then
I think it
became
was just Super Smash Bros.
It was just Super Smash Bros. And
Because
then
I
it became
remember-
Melee and then Brawl, and I would have liked fisticuffs or something.
Because I like
Scuffle.
no, because I like because the original Smash Bros. I remember the intro. The guy would just go Super Smash Brothers and be all
Yeah.
dramatic about it.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the 64?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that.
Or are you talking about the SNES one?
There's an SNES.
There
one.
was one not started on the SNES.
I have a SNES.
Smash-
I want that game now.
Yeah, I actually have the
What is it
game
called?
on, and I have a SNES emulator on my computer, and I actually had that game.
You gotta show me
The
that
one
sometime.
on 64 was the second.
You gotta
Because
show
the
me that.
first one just had a couple characters. Just had Samus. It only had like 8 characters. It wasn't like the full 8 or 10.
For a SNES game though, that's actually.
And that was also the
decent
first, and it was because I knew it stood out because that was also I found that because I was looking for the original Mario Kart.
amount. Wow. Okay.
Both
well,
of,
mine
yeah, so
wasn't
both the
much.
Mario Kart series and Smash Brothers series both started on the SNES.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing,
Yeah.
actually.
Any
Nice.
other
Okay.
questions though?
No, that's all the questions.
Okay,
So,
good.
Were there a lot
that's
more?
email.
Did we miss, or
Huh?
did we miss a lot, or?
No, we answered everything. So
Oh wow, cool.
we answered everything that we could. Rob Schneider, I'm sorry.
All right, next question.
Nick-
I'm not sure. I'm
no,
not sorry.
Next, the next topic.
Okay, well, okay, cross out the Halo thing. We're
No, we're just gonna.
I'd like to do the Persona
What do you
4
want to do?
questions.
Games and well, we're doing the questions. Just game. There's games coming out.
Yeah,
Questions.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Because we're already over an hour. But cross out Halo because we'll talk about that for the. I'm just saying right now. We're gonna do a big E3 show
Yeah.
before it happens. I want to do it next week just in case.
Yeah,
you
we'll
guys
do it
aren't-
next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week only because I'm afraid, the week after that, you might not be available or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure whenever we get together again, all 4 of us, I want to do a
Next
big
week.
E3 show.
Next
so next
week,
week.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, just think of predictions and stuff and what you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see there for all the big
Shows.
the big what do they call conferences?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
At least-
IGN has has the entire announced schedule so far. They have
Yeah,
that.
I'll probably look at that just to see
Yeah.
what I will.
Yeah,
They have
I'll
a
put
lot
I'll
of
put a
announcements.
big I'll put a big thing on the group. So
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
actually
that's
just figure that spot out and then
Okay.
talk about it next time.
okay.
No, we're just saying what they should expect.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about what comes out this week. The only thing I mean, there's 2 things that are actually 3 things that are big video game wise this week. Okay, of course, Wolfenstein: The New Order comes out. I'm excited for that, of course. But we already talked about that.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah.
skip that.
Transistor comes out.
Oh,
which,
yeah.
It's the guys that made Bastion, right?
Yes.
No. Bastion or no.
No, Bastion.
Sword and Sorcery. Is
No,
that-
they made Bastion.
they made Bastion. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they made both.
I was thinking. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I really love Bastion. So, and this new game looks really cool. So I'm
Transistor
fine.
looks amazing.
Yeah. So that comes out on Wednesday or Tuesday. Actually, I think it comes out tomorrow. And Drakengard 3, just because I like Drakengard. I had to mention that. And I'm going to get that, so whatever. Game-wise, movie-wise, the only real big movie coming out this week is X-Men.
Yeah.
And that's
And
definitely a big one. So
That's a big
Really
one, but it's still iffy as to whether it's really good or
well, it's
just...
like a 93 right now on Rotten Tomatoes, which I know you guys don't care for the
Oh,
review.
I like Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, some people don't care about the review sites that just take a bunch of reviews and
Yeah.
put them together.
Yeah.
Because, some people are stupid. Let's just say.
Like the Godzilla haters.
Yeah, all of them, every single one. They don't have any good.
Well, that's the thing. Video games, I'll believe the ratings. Movies, I don't really trust anyone else's
Yeah.
ratings
Yeah.
but my own, because a lot of times those are almost always those reviews are biased one way or the other.
They
It's
are
hard to
very
find
biased.
anyone who's neutral.
Yeah.
True. So X-Men comes out. I don't know. It looks really good. I think all the trailers look good. I think the last one looked a little too goofy, but
Yeah.
but all the other ones were really good.
Yeah. All I know is Million Ways is at the end of this month. That's what I'm excited for.
That's next week.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that, and that's the same day as Maleficent.
Yeah. Double feature.
Two rated R comedies. So anyway, just Angelina Jolie is Sleeping Beauty. Fuck you.
Also,
Die.
if anyone ever questions Fox's decision making, just remind that person that they canceled Family Guy.
That's true. Wait,
What?
didn't they also cancel Firefly?
Wait, they
Yeah.
canceled Family Guy?
Well, Firefly, it's like, oh, that was a good show, got
First
canceled. But you canceled Family Guy, but the reruns on Adult Swim did so well, they brought it back.
Yeah.
And now he, in addition to creating shows, he's created a bunch of others. The ones that have been canceled, ironically, all canceled by Fox.
Yeah.
He's also acts, directs, writes, sings. He hosted the Oscars. I mean, the guy, obviously, when all that, it's like, whoever canceled that show at Fox is just sitting there like, wow, I really fucked that one up.
Yeah. Yeah, what a dick.
And I don't know when I'll forgive Fox for canceling Almost Human.
Yeah, I know Matt didn't really care for it, but I never.
It was
watched
getting
any
better.
episodes.
It was getting
What?
better, and
What?
it's like at the end, it was honestly it was the biggest surprise show that got canceled because everyone was like Hannibal was iffy, Almost Human. Everyone was almost certain that was going to get another season, but it was like when they said no, it was just like everyone
I
was
actually
stunned.
had a list of cancelings I had on my iPad because I was just curious to see what.
Well, they still haven't given the. I think like next week or the following week's the deadline for all that. So a lot of the stuff is still up in the air.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So.
And that one comes out next week.
What?
And that's what comes
man!
out this
Also,
week.
on a side note, you might find it funny. Vince McMahon almost went broke the other day.
Yeah, I heard about
I
that.
heard
Yeah,
about that.
a third of the because they re-signed with the company that broadcasts on the USA Network and Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
And all their investors were expecting it to be like a huge deal, like they were going to make 2 to 3 times more than what they did before. And instead, they only made like 50% extra, so all of WWE stocks dropped by a third.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Vince McMahon lost a third of his. No, not even Vince. The whole company lost a third of its money
Yeah.
in like a single in the single afternoon.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was pretty drastic.
Oh,
It was
no.
something like 390. No, it was like it was like 390 something like $1 billion.
He's still a billionaire, so.
Yeah, but it was like 300 and something 90 something $1 billion in a single afternoon.
Yeah.
That's a
That's-
lot.
Imagine
lot
if you had to
of
sell fucking the WWE to someone else.
Well, they already said it's like they're maybe halfway to the amount of subscribers to break even with their network.
Oh my
They're
God.
still in the red on their network.
Google buys them.
What?
Fucking Google buys them.
Oh my God.
Google buys everything.
God.
Twitch buys it and then
No.
now we need you more than
No,
ever.
no, YouTube.
Google watch on Twitch
YouTube
now.
buys WWE, and they all walk down with fucking
Copyright
ads tattooed all over them.
Yeah.
Turns into fucking NASCAR with humans.
Oh.
And then they kick someone off the stage because it turns out that they copyright infringed.
Yeah.
It turns, and then it's like you don't get any more like Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. It's Keyboard Cat versus Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
and every 5 seconds is a commercial, just like a really quick one.
It's about that
You
Amazon.
can't skip it too.
Yeah.
So you have to watch it
Amazon
all.
commercial. It's like, oh, this is the Amazon Kindle. It's better than the iPad. We get it.
Yeah,
Stop.
They shut up, Gary Busey.
Yeah, shut
Oh,
up.
Gary Busey
Yeah.
too.
I'm
You know,
Gary
actually, I don't-
Busey.
Yeah.
I like to talk
every
to
time
things.
I
Hello,
say this
lamp.
into my remote, he hears me. Gary
I like to
Busey.
talk to random things. Hello, lamp.
Hello.
How's your day going?
I was in a terrible motorcycle accident.
Oh.
And now I'm real fucked up.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
And he does that, I'm happy again.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm happy. Brain damage is funny sometimes.
Sometimes I question: is he really brain damaged, or is he just gone clinically insane to the point where he just
I
accepted
think
that
it
he's
was Point
insane?
Break that did it.
Point Break.
I think it was Predator 2.
Yeah.
Well,
Point Break.
listen, butthorn. That's a line.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves shot the bullets up in the air, and one of them came down on
Oh,
Gary
good
Busey.
game.
So what's up next?
Okay, well, what's up next is we're gonna do Persona 4 trivia.
Woo!
Alright, so
If you weren't hyped for it, now you're probably still not.
and we
We haven't
understand
tried
why. Yeah.
And we do trivia nowadays, and we
Just
like
to change things up every now and
compete.
then.
Last week we did Godzilla with me against
Last week
Gerard.
was the first one, and
Gerard cheated.
I cheated by getting the answers right.
No.
With sheer luck.
Yep.
You got all, what, 4 of them right?
He got 5.
4 out of
It
10.
was
Yeah,
like
you got
5 to 1.
Yeah, you got 1.
I got 1. I would've got
And that
like
was
4 if
only
I
because
wasn't like
you
that.
got 1 right, and that was only because you saw the movie. And even the second you said it, you said, "Oh, it has to be this one. I'm almost sure of it. I think."
Well, I didn't
And
want to look
not
like
only
an
that,
idiot
I
when
got the
wasn't.
one right also, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do
Right.
it.
Let's do this.
Alright, how many questions are
So
there?
this is one.
Same as
back
last time,
10.
10, and I got a couple of backups.
Alright. So, alright, here we
Alright,
go.
I got the list here.
So wait, hold on. Is Gerard gonna be in this?
Of
Gerard,
course,
do you wanna
everyone's
play?
in it.
Sure.
Okay.
You're
Alright.
all
I'm gonna film
no.
it.
If you're here, you're in it. It's not
Right.
like, oh, do you want to be? You're fucking in it.
Gerard,
Gerard,
you're
get
in
your parents right now. We'll play.
No.
Let's
Gerard,
play.
Gerard, you're in this.
I know.
No, we won't do that because his parents will still probably kick your ass
Yeah,
in
they'll
this
probably
game.
win. Oh
My
well,
parents
obviously
don't-
it's
My parents don't play
Sasuke.
video games, but they know a lot about
Sasuke.
Persona.
What?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
They know a lot about Yosuke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yosuke
Yosuke
Senpai.
Do it.
Oh, all the references.
Alright,
I
let's do
love
this.
it.
All right.
All right.
First question.
All right. First question is, and I know you two know. I'll tell him before I start.
Okay.
It's multiple choice, so I'll tell you the choices. I'm not
Okay.
making you think off the top of your head, or we'll be here all
Thank you.
fucking night.
Thank you.
No, that was for me because I don't want to have to deal
Oh,
with
okay. Well, thank
repeating
you
the
anyway.
question.
Yeah, the benefit to
It was
us
for my benefit. Screw you, you guys.
The
Well,
benefit
thank you
for us
anyway.
was a side effect.
Yeah.
Nah,
Of his
it wasn't
benefits.
intentional. If there is a benefit for you, it was unintentional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright,
It's an unintentional thing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So first question is regards to Persona 4. How many arcana are there? 12, 15, 20, or 22?
I'm gonna say C20.
Okay, I got a question.
count.
What's an Arcana?
It's a thing.
Okay, so
Per the like it's hard to explain unless you've like played the game because if not,
It's a powerful thing.
okay, that sounds like
it's pretty
powerful.
much pretty much powers. I'll
Yeah.
just say that.
Yeah, I would just go with that. What was the answers again?
12, 15, 20, and 22.
I'm gonna go with 15.
Okay, so B.
22.
Okay.
So you said 20.
Yeah,
You said
I
20.
said 20. I said 20. He said 15. He said 22.
Matt got it right.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah, it's 22.
Yep.
I was close.
Yeah.
You were closer than I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you
I knew it was
keep
gonna be a
track?
lot.
I did.
Oh, you are. Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's okay.
I said
So-
on the list.
1 for Matt, nothing for me and Gerard.
Yeah. Well,
Set-
a good start. Air five.
Yeah. Well, from this po- that was kind of your only hope question because from here on out you're kind of
Oh,
royally
awesome.
fucked.
Oh, let's do it.
You honestly, I think Matt is the only one that might stand a chance.
How many questions are
I'm not-
there? 10? Okay.
10.
Wait,
All right.
1,
have
2,
have you-
3, 4.
Have you beaten Persona 4?
Yes.
Many times.
I beat it only once, so there we go.
I beat it done.
All right. So second question: who is the first victim in the game?
Oh.
Kinshiro Moroka, Mayumi Yamano, Mitsuo Kubo, or Saki Konoishi?
B.
I was gonna go with
Mayumi Yamano.
Hold on.
That's
Yes,
that's
yes,
B.
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with B also.
Just go.
Hold on, because I'm just trying to remember the character specifically.
Yeah, but
I'm
she's the one
guessing.
I'm thinking of.
Can I ask just a specific question?
All right.
Unless this gives it away.
What?
It's Miami. Is that the reporter or the?
Oh, I'm not answering that.
Oh,
Anyway,
You can't answer that.
because I'm forgetting if it's what was D again?
I'm not.
No.
D was Saki Konishi.
Okay, it's big.
All right. For once, all of you got it right.
Yeah.
I knew that one because I knew it's her. Then Saki dies.
Yeah.
nothing changed.
It was-
Then Saki.
upset
It's
shit.
Mayumi, then Saki, and then Kinshiro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Nothing changed
asshole.
on the scoreboards. We're still one behind Matt.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
y'all got one
We
right.
got one though. We're on the board.
This one will be fun.
Okay.
What's the name of the ultimate persona? Bangatsu Izanagi, Izanami no Okami, Ameno Sagagiri, or Izanagi no Okami?
Please
I'm gonna say
I want to say. I'm gonna say D.
D?
Yeah.
It's D.
A. Okay.
That I thought it might have tricked
Gerard's
you because
just
there's
trailing
because Izanami no Okami
Yeah.
is Adachi's and Izanagi no Okami
Yeah.
is yours.
I know-
The only difference is one letter between, so I was like, oh,
I was like,
I know
I
it's
don't
a-
recognize
I know-
the second one specifically.
I know
Yeah.
Izanagi is like the.
It's
thing.
yours, yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched the Persona 4 animation. He says that every 5 fucking
He
minutes.
said Nagi.
Also,
So-
you just said that. That reminded me. They just announced Persona 4 Golden anime on its way.
Really?
Yep, they're
Oh, really?
redoing the anime, but they're gonna change it around to fit Persona 4 Golden.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
I actually
Interesting.
I've never beaten Persona 4 Golden. I have
I did.
beaten the original.
It's
Persona
not much
4.
different.
It's
It's,
not much
it's
different.
more of the side, a couple of added side missions
Yeah.
involving Velvet Room. That's about it.
Yeah, which I'm
A
fine
new
with.
character too. So yeah.
Mm.
All right.
To the Velvet Room.
Anyway, next
All
question.
right. In addition to you, who else does not face their shadow? Teddy, Risei Kujikawa, Kanji Tatsumi, Chie Satonada.
What are the choices again?
Teddy. Well, I'll do the first name
Yeah.
instead because it'll confuse
Mhm.
Gerard and Chris because they haven't played as much.
Yeah.
There's Teddy, Risei, Kanji, and Chie.
I'm gonna
Who
go
doesn't-
Teddy.
Face.
Who does not face their shadow? Besides you, who is the main character.
No, you mean battle.
Who does not face their shadow?
I think it's Teddy.
I guess
Yeah, hold on.
I said Teddy.
All right,
So
you said Teddy.
Risei,
Risei.
Kanji, Chie.
I'm trying to remember if it does.
I'm gonna.
It's either A or B.
but which one is it? Matt?
I'll say Teddy.
I'm saying Teddy.
Teddy.
Yeah. I'll say
Yeah, it's Teddy.
Okay.
All right.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure
No,
Risei does.
T8, no, Teddy goes fucking all pancake for that battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Alright.
All right. I was thinking.
Fuck
Like,
Kanji's
yeah.
shadow fight.
I know Reese
I
just
love
doesn't fight
Kanji's
at all,
battle.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanji's shadow battle theme is so cool, but
Yeah.
Kanji's fight is
Well,
that
Kanji's
fight.
shadow is just creepy as fuck.
yeah.
yeah.
Alright, now Matt's favorite
Because he's
character.
gay.
What does Yosuke have in common with all previous magician arcana? All use the Jiraiya persona. They all use the same weapon. Their relationship with their crush ends tragically, or none of them can eat tofu.
Okay. Could you say the question again? I didn't
What
get-
does Yosuke have in common with previous magician arcana? Which means the people from previous games that were of the magician.
I believe it's the third one.
Relationship with their
Yeah.
crush
Yeah.
ends tragically.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
I'm gonna say
that.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
feel
I
like
don't remember
wanna
the
ride on
tofu thing.
coattails, But
I kind of don't remember the tofu thing.
You don't? That was a whole fucking scene.
I don't
on that.
remember.
I know,
remember
there was-
Yosuke ever going.
There
I
very
want
much
tofu.
was, but I
There
don't
was. It
recall
was
too
in the shop with Risei. There was this whole excuse he had to make up.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember
okay.
that.
Alright.
I don't think it's tofu. I think it's through.
I'm gonna say C.
Yeah, I guess I'll say C.
All right,
Probably
you all
tofu.
got that.
Huh?
You all got that.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you stop following me?
No.
Yeah, you're all following
well,
each other.
to be fair, the last one I said first.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I said
Oh,
Teddy
no,
first.
no, it's okay because this one you're all definitely gonna go different ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legend of Seiryu, which is Chie's disc that's broken by Yosuke,
Mm-hmm.
is a reference to what movie star? Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, or Chuck Norris?
Alright.
What was the question again?
Yeah.
Legends of Seiryu is a reference to what movie star?
Bruce Lee.
You saying Bruce Lee?
I can say Bruce Lee.
Kind of want to say Bruce Lee, but
Of course
I'm
you
gonna
do.
say. I'm gonna say. Chuck.
I think it's Bruce Lee.
I'm gonna say. You know, I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna say Jet Li.
Bruce Lee, Jet Li.
What was it?
Yeah, what was
Jet
that?
Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris.
Well, we all gotta have different paths, right?
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
I just
Yeah,
said
I
it
really want to
'cause-
say Bruce
So
Lee.
long as you don't lose your way, that's fine. You can say Bruce Lee.
So
I'm probably
so
I'd
very
say
wrong.
Bruce Lee.
So you're both saying Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You're saying Jet Li. You're all wrong. It's
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's what I
Jackie
figured.
Chan.
Yeah. I figured I was not going to get this one right.
Yeah.
All right. This one, one of you might know, but I don't think either of you saw this. What character from Angel Beats was designed based off of Yuki Amagi?
What the?
Yuri
What?
Nakamaru, Angel, Erishina, Yusa.
I'm going to say Air.
I give up.
Is that just 3? You said?
What?
Or was that 3 or 4?
That
you
was
said?
4.
That was 4.
Okay.
Yuri Nakamaru, Angel, Erishina, Yusa.
Air
It's like fucking Angel. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
say A. I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
I never watched Angel
Nakamura.
Beats.
I've
never
never even
even
heard of
watched
it. I got that
Angel
one right.
Beats is a fantastic, outstanding anime.
Yeah,
Like,
never
I-
watched
I-
a single
Matt.
episode.
We're tied.
We're tied, are we?
Oh, good for you.
Oh yeah, we're tied because
and
Fine.
on the 8th question,
you
so
guessed super hard.
Yeah.
all right, this one I think Matt's gonna get right off the bat, maybe. What actress does Kanji resemble during the Miss Yasumogi High beauty pageant?
Oh.
Elizabeth Taylor, Meryl Streep, Katharine Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, I think it's
Chie?
it's
No,
it's Marilyn
Kanji.
Monroe. I think yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's. Yeah,
Listen-
that's Marilyn Monroe.
I think you guys.
I can't visualize it. In
I'm
my
trying
head.
to visualize.
I'll say it again.
because
Elizabeth
I tried
Taylor.
shooting
I'll
it
say
out
it
of my
again.
head.
Elizabeth Taylor, Meryl Streep, Katharine Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe.
I gotta go with D.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
Because I think you guys mentioned it when we
Because
played this song before.
he was wearing the white dress, right?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
fucking Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, so then you
Yeah, it's
all
Marilyn
got
Monroe.
that.
Yeah.
Not only do I know it because of the game, but when I went to Comic-Con one year, there was a Persona 4 troupe,
Oh no.
and the
Was it
person
really?
dressed up as Kanji
Yeah.
did the fucking Marilyn
Yeah,
Monroe
I remember
thing.
that.
I was like, "Are you kidding me? Everybody was in battle uniform with fucking Kanji."
You know what? I like the anime. In the game, they do the same thing, but I really like in the anime. He's just like, "Yeah, what's up, man? What's up?" Well, he's just dressed up as Marilyn Monroe. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, what's
No,
up?"
no, that
And
was-
most animes.
No,
they
that
just
was
play
no,
shit
that
out.
was you who was like that. Kanji was just like, if I'm doing this, I'm going full out and went full girly and all
Yeah.
that until he saw Naruto. Then he freaked the fuck out.
No, I
fucking Naruto.
okay.
All right,
Last question.
who is the only person to have a persona that is not based off a figure of native Japanese descent?
Oh,
What the shit?
Naruto, Rise, Teddy, or you?
That isn't based on a.
Native Japanese descent.
Excuse me for a second while I go to Google. I'm kidding.
All right, so.
It's
someone that's not
Naruto,
Japanese,
Rise, Teddy, or you.
I
I think it's a Naruto.
Naruto,
I'm gonna
Rise,
say-
Teddy, or you,
I'm gonna say
right?
Teddy.
Yeah, that,
I'm gonna go with. Fuck, I'm gonna go with Teddy also. Teddy's never let me down before.
all right, you're all wrong. It was Rise. Is the only
What would
character.
Rise's look like?
I have no
Hers
idea.
was the scanner.
Oh,
Because of that, they couldn't make it off of any Japanese.
Yeah.
They had to do their own.
Right.
I don't remember Teddy.
I couldn't remember. No, Teddy's definitely is. Naruto's I'm just a little unsure of, and Rise's I confused it with someone else's.
Okay.
So, this, if you get this wrong, he gets it right. He'll tie it up. So now I have a
No,
couple-
it's tied up already.
Oh, it's
Wait,
tied
how
up.
many-
So
how
this
many-
can
all right, hold
determine.
on. How many points do everybody have?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may have 6. You have 4.
How do I have 4? Fuck you. You guys are
No,
give me a point
that's
for
what it
something.
was.
No, you got one right on your own. The rest is when all of you got them right.
And that was 3 other times.
Yeah, okay.
So this-
but Gerard got most of his right because
Yeah.
Well, I did it better than you.
his coattail.
Well, you stop doing that. You stop doing that.
Yeah, you-
I
You
didn't do
ruined
it.
my
I
coattail.
haven't done it the
Chill,
entire
chill,
time. I go with what I think is right.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, this is the last
Because you
question.
should know if you
Final-
don't, it's not.
Final round hype. Let's do this.
All right.
Go
What
ahead.
did character designers Shinjiro Sojima say was changed regarding Naruto's original design? He was not original. She was correction. She was not originally a detective. She was not a student. She was originally a boy. She was only a support character.
She
Only
was
a support
originally
character.
not a student.
So I think it's a support character.
Support character, not a student. What about you?
What was the other 2 answers?
Was originally
probably
not
the
originally a
fucking boy.
detective and was originally a boy.
I feel like that's
A detective, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
You all picked the answers other than the right one. Originally, Naoto was a boy.
Yeah, that's what I fucking
Hence,
figured. in the
hence
first
why
place.
that, and they actually made that. That's why they made it such a big part of the
Yeah.
of the game of Kanji trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed that was like
I
maybe the
figured
big
that.
gimmick with his or her character.
I
So I
actually-
just assumed that was thought up from the beginning. Like that's.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
We're going into the lightning round.
So it was
Yeah.
a gimmick at the end. It was like, oh
Well, yeah. So
fuck it.
these extra questions are for you too. You can answer if you want, but I
No.
really don't give a
I'll
fuck.
give you-
I'm not
I'll
going
give
to
you
listen.
points.
He has to
Wallace.
answer 2 correct
Yeah.
to meet the fail 2, and then he
Yeah.
catches up, and it's a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
We
but
all
then, and then
stop.
we're fucked because I don't have any more questions. So I only came up
So
with
we
2.
all win.
We'll just
All right.
punch each other out.
Yeah.
So I'll pretty much do this. First one to get it right wins. Well, no, if you both guess right, then we'll go to the next one. But
Okay,
one of
so
you gets
just
it
put the
wrong.
list away then.
Well, no, keep
Let's do
the.
this. Let's do this.
Well, do whatever the hell you want.
Read
okay.
it. Read it.
What game is filled with references to Teddy? Dragon's Crown, Princess Crown, Demon Souls, or Catherine?
Awesome. None of the games I played.
B.
Princess Crown?
I'm gonna say
I-
Catherine.
I don't know about Catherine because I never beat it. I don't know if Dragon's Crown ever referenced it, and I don't know about the other. I don't think Demon Souls ever did.
I don't think. I'm gonna go.
I'm going through my vast knowledge of Demon Souls enemies and things. I don't see Teddy anywhere in them.
I'm gonna say Catherine because it feels
Eat a
like.
dick. Good.
No, fuck you. You're not even in this. But no, I really because
Okay.
it just feels like I would probably make reference to it.
Yeah, probably.
okay.
It's probably fucking Catherine.
I don't know how. Well, what are you saying?
Oh, I said B.
You said big.
Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck he's doing it, but Gerard won again.
Yeah,
Victory!
because he guessed out his
yeah,
ass.
because he fucking went with me, because I sounded so sure.
Because he guessed out his ass.
Because I actually played Catherine.
Guys,
And I
I
could
Pro
actually
tip.
see that in that game.
Pro
Yeah, there's
tip,
tons
guys.
of posters and shit.
No,
Was it made by Atlas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually now
All-
explains
I
everything.
mean-
No,
Makes sense.
trick. Here's a trick question.
Mhm.
Or, well, more of a trick to it. All 4 of those games were made by Atlas.
What was the last
Oh,
question?
Okay, man, actually.
The last was, just let me get it back up.
Pro
I can
tip,
say the
kids,
whole
if you
thing.
want to win a
If you want to
trivia
answer it
game-
for fun,
Yeah, I would like to
Follow the
answer.
guy who knows stuff and then guess really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pro tip.
Yeah.
How did you ever
just
guess?
scroll down to it. The last question, if you want to answer.
Yeah, why not? That's fine.
Yeah.
The
Hold on,
people,
Matthew.
the people introduced in the Velvet Room all share names with characters from what book series? I say series
Okay.
because it has changed along the line. Dracula, Frankenstein,
Frankenstein.
Beowulf, or The Far Side.
Dracula.
Frankenstein. I'm gonna say.
What did you say?
Fuck it.
I said Dracula.
I'm gonna go with Beowulf.
It's Frankenstein.
Igor. Come on.
Oh, I thought Igor was Dracula, though.
Oh.
He was. There was a character in Dracula named
Wait, you
Igor.
said Frankenstein, though, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
correct
yeah, it was
answer is
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein,
Well,
but
wait, this
but also
Igor-
a lot of most of those characters also share names with Dracula. But
Igor's
Porter
an
was
Emmy-
more of
Yeah, but who
Frankenstein.
is Margaret in
Isn't Margaret the wife of Frankenstein?
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
I didn't
that's
know
not
that.
it.
and like I said, I
Yeah.
said series because in the original book, Frankenstein, in the original Frankenstein, Igor is not in it at all.
Okay, so
He
that
was
was
introduced later.
that was fun. So we're in an hour 40 minutes
That was
in.
our longest podcast yet, I
Yeah,
think.
this is definitely 2 parts.
Well, no, it's one part, and the fans can blame themselves because they brought that upon themselves with their questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
But
your
that
fault.
that was actually a lot of fun. We should
Yeah.
definitely do more trivia stuff.
Yeah, we definitely
If
should.
anything, you can come up with some trivia
Yeah.
next.
It-
We'll
it's
leave
No,
it.
no, I'll
Definitely-
just keep doing it.
Oh,
Definitely helping my ego out.
Yeah, but I'd like to see you answer some questions.
How about Wolfenstein? You wanna do
I'll
Wolfenstein one?
I'll set up a Wolfenstein.
If I win that trivia, also this would be very sad.
You won't.
Well, let him.
No, I'll
You're
do.
gonna
I'll,
make, you're gonna
it's
make
fine.
it so
I
I
wanna see
won't
you
win.
do it.
Wait, hold on. Okay. What, Gerard?
If you guys,
Okay.
if I beat
what,
you,
Matt? Go
Eat a
ahead.
dick. If I end up winning this Wolfenstein trivia, that'd be really fucking sad because I never played it.
Yeah, okay.
I know,
But
you're-
you just ride off our coattails and it's just like, alright, I think Matt or Chris is right. I don't know, I'll go with Matt. And then Matt's
No,
like, yeah.
No, we'll do it. No, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. All right, I'll say it now. Next week I'll set it up next day or two. Next week we're gonna do Wolfenstein trivia. Gerard answers first.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I got a better idea. Why don't we just write our answers on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
No, because that's gonna be a
No.
Fuck him!
because it's not a fucking test. It's for fun, so he has to answer first.
No,
I like that plan.
You say A, B, C, or D. We just put B,
Yeah.
and then we just There you go. I put B, so he didn't fucking copy me.
But that's why he said I'm answering first. I can't copy something
I
didn't
know.
vote for.
I know.
Also,
but
'cause
fuck you.
Also, because I think it'd be
Steal something,
interesting
bitch.
if you guys also have any kind of, if you have an idea of what would be a cool trivia thing,
Yeah.
let us know, because we could do a bunch of different ones. But if you think there'd be like a cool anime one, or if there
Can
was
there
a
be a
really
Dragon
cool
Ball Z
TV
one?
show that
Is
we
that why no
referenced.
one's-
I can honestly, if you just tell me what it is, I already have no
Yeah.
trivia questions
But, you
in
know,
my head.
I'd like
I
to
just have
see
to write them down.
I'd like to see if
Awesome.
you guys have anything in mind. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I have more. I have more than I can count. I mean, you've seen my anime list. Like,
Yeah.
if I wanted to do like I can't choose on my own.
I couldn't call
I know.
JoJo. I'm sorry.
I know, but it's like I can't pick to do an anime trivia because I'm not going through 300 anime deciding which one I want to do first.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
we
also
have to
not being sarcastic.
we have to be
My
specified.
list is like somewhere around 365 different series.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah, that's
And I believe you.
I believe you. Good job. Let's do one from Mario Kart. How
Oh
would we
my
do
God,
that?
yeah.
Oh, who's?
I would like to do a video game music trivia. That'd be fun.
Luigi.
Well,
Who's
maybe down the line. But no, next week we'll do Wolfenstein. Once you two watch JoJo, we'll do a JoJo one.
How about
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, every answer is JoJo.
Okay, that's all.
If you say
A
JoJo,
JoJo, B
If you-
JoJo.
No.
See?
I'll do when we do JoJo, I'll do the normal A B C D, and then I'll have an extra answer Q. Which, if you really give up all hope on the question, every question Q is going to be JoJo.
so that means you don't lose a point, but you're just sad.
You gain 2 points.
No,
You don't even lose
you don't
points.
lose. Well, you don't lose points in general. That's not how trivia works.
Yeah.
Well, but you can if you just go
You
with the
gain 2
give
points
up.
if you say JoJo. There you go. So,
That's not fair.
No, if you pick JoJo, you don't get a point, but you don't lose any pride.
Okay, I think we should
Yeah.
wrap this up.
Fuck no,
so that's it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
America,
West,
Deal with it.
Eat a
West
dick.
Crew.
I'm
West
just
Poop, West Poop.
I said West Crew. West
What's side?
What's that?
West Crew.
still better than these guys at trivia.
All right, just